You know, I don't think I probably asked, but why do you count before you start?
Because I record. My voice isn't recorded with the video, so I have to match it up to the video.
Oh,
So whenever I'm editing, it makes it easier if I, go up and down on a menu or something and count while I'm doing it.
I remember where we were.
Simpleton.
At
I
level
thought that
21.
I thought that my save was insulting me for a second.
You're a simpleton.
It's like you've only gotten this far.
That would be kind of funny. You should do that for one of your games.
It's like you've been
For how
playing
far
for
you are.
this long and you've only gotten this far. What a simpleton.
But yeah, you're at you have to go back to the abbey.
I got
So you remember
Jessica and
remember
Yangus. I remember.
remember meeting Trunks at the bar?
I remember that he gave her a ring and she's like, I don't like this guy. Let's go give his ring back to him at that abbey where everybody is like, huh, you look poor. God hates the poor. And I need to... Okay, everybody's healed. Jessica, why are you so weak, girl?
Because you're over leveled.
You need to get on our level.
Let's start the game with like 16 times experience.
It's a good thing. Makes you feel good inside.
Because on a normal playthrough, that first fight with the,
Okay, kill
you
all
know
the
the
sea slimes.
that first fight with all the slimes, like the 3 slimes you fight.
Yeah.
They only give you like 1 EXP a piece.
And I went up like 3 levels
I
from
think.
it.
Yeah, so like 16 times 3.
There we go. Like every time she levels up, her boobs get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
6 skill points.
It's gonna max your
Alright,
sex
so-
appeal up.
Yeah. Max that sex
Make
appeal
her
up.
make it sexy.
She's becomes a head turner. Jessica learns fuddle.
Fuddle is a good spell.
I bet it turns some heads, doesn't it?
I think it like confuses the enemy.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Wait, are those chests over there?
You can't get there yet.
Nah.
That's end game stuff.
That's whenever you're exploring the world just for funsies.
You need the cetacea
I need the
type
whale.
thing. No, you don't get a whale in this, sadly.
Okay, that way. Gotta.
The worst part about this game is that Sylvando's not in it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Even though it's great on its own. You got Yangus.
Yes, we have come to return.
What do you want?
Angelo's ring. Pour up his credit at the Pavan game, did he? That boy's a disgrace. Very well then.
You need bad English accents the whole
Angelo's
game.
inside. Get a move on. I tried to make it worse as I went on. Oh, you poor child. What a terrible haircut.
It's amazing.
I've never understood that haircut.
It's for monks.
I know, but why? Why is that the special monk haircut?
I do not know.
If I remember correctly,
You
isn't
must
this
ex-
still the same starter boomerang?
I think so. I'm not sure. No, wait, I think you bought a second one. Go to your inventory real quick for circle.
It's still just the basic boomerang.
Yep. It's so good.
It started so good. Apparently they don't lose effectiveness as quickly as they should. Especially whenever you have like
That's because you're lucky.
80 points in boomerangs. Take that. Yeah, we needed that.
Need the 28 gold.
Now we have 10000000026.
You can't get past there yet.
You will leave now. I'm looking for the only one of you that looks different and I can't find him. Downstairs?
Go through these doors and break the pots. If there are any. There are no pots.
No pots.
There are pots in the other room, I think. Such a small living space. Mini meadow. You get good items for those.
Gotta save all the mini metals for my good items.
You need to go to this castle. And Princess Minnie will give you items depending on how many medals you bring her. And they stack up.
Is her name Minnie?
Her name is Princess Minnie.
God blimey. I knew you'd be in the jail cells. You seem like a scoundrel.
Well done. You managed to cause another brawl at the Simpleton pub. I hope you're proud of yourself.
News travels fast. What a fine intelligence network the Templars have.
How much more shame do you intend to bring to our abbey? You're like a curse. Yes, a filthy curse. If you hadn't been born, we'd all have been spared a lot of misery.
Hold on now. That's a bit much, don't you think?
You're not.
Is that your voice for this game?
With a pretty face.
Maybe it's not bad enough.
It sickens me to think we
So,
share
like
any
the other
common
day.
blood. Enough. Templar Angelo, by order of the captain.
That's for Sashka's
you are sentenced
language.
to a term of penitence.
Cockney.
No.
I'm hereby stripping you
Just
of
bad
your right
British.
to leave the abbey. Do not
Yeah,
leave
totally.
This place.
No,
Not
that's
for
that's
anything.
Alatir's language.
That's the way Kevin speaks.
I instantly knew what Vaseshka wanted from her little flippers.
I don't know how I knew. I just did.
Cross me on this, and I'll see to it that you're expelled from the order. And don't think the abbot will be able to protect you this time.
Just a nat. It's like I got a natural 1, and he got a natural 20.
It's all you need is a natural 20. You understand the world.
Wait, so even if I got a natural 1, he would have understood me?
I think that you both would have, like, kind of had to do some stuff. I don't actually know. Let's just
I
be
think you
happy
walk
you
away.
didn't get a natural one. It won't let me in.
Talk to this guy.
This guy?
The guy. Yeah.
Torture chamber used in days of old to convert heretics to the faith.
This is like the one part of the game that I always forget what to do.
But Captain Marcello's using the back room at the moment, so he's off limits. Hey! Hey!
Maybe try leaving? I always forget what you're supposed to do over here.
The music
Try
in this game
leaving
is
the abbey.
pretty great.
What?
The music in this game is great.
I know, right? It's much better than 11 for some reason. And this came out in 2004.
Okay, so I'm trying to think logically of where
Late.
I would go.
I can always look up what you're supposed to do. And you'll just be like, I totally figured it out. On my own.
I knew that before you told me. I don't know how I knew. I just did.
There was some sudden cut in the video. I think just leave the abbey. And then I'll be wrong for some reason.
I think just leave the abbey. I don't walk around doing nothing and making no progress in either way.
Okay, so this is clearly not what you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna search it up real quick.
Alright. I'm gonna fight some things
Is that
to
how-
get Jessica some levels.
Yeah, get her some boobies.
She's so weak.
I really want to know what a Metal King Slime will give you the 16 times XP.
1,920 experience for the bullfinches.
Did Jessica level up again?
Bushy. Cannot range any further.
The swords.
I learned Dragon Slash.
Dragon Slash does extra damage against Durgan. The Great Galdarasha.
Hey look, it's a dude.
You can't fight him.
I found a knight. The Hollow
Fight him.
Knight.
His name's Lonely Joe.
Lonely Joe the Hollow Knight? Wait. Oh yeah,
Okay, so you go back to the Abbey once you're done with this.
I forgot that circle also, for some reason,
Is a confirm button. So much damage done to you.
Ooh, you doing work, boy.
Well, remember when that
Parallax.
thing with the mallet killed you?
I do. That was random.
It murdered you.
Get him with a parallax, Yangus. Eat my skull, Hollow Knight. 896 points. That's pretty good. Copper monster coin is mine. Alright, so do what now?
Go back to the abbey.
I shall go
You go back
to
to
the
the-
abbey.
You know that back part with the bridge?
Yes.
You must go back there and speak to the gods, I think.
Alright. Yeah. This is the one right here. What was that?
He just dodged you like it was nothing.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying when it's like 10 enemies and you kill them all in a hit.
I don't think we've seen that many yet, but I hope we do.
You will.
Like, what's the max amount of enemies you can get?
I don't know. Because there are enemies that can... Like, you know those ding-a-ling enemies?
Yeah.
There's like a stronger version called... I forget what it was called, but it's a red bell.
Stingling.
Yeah, something. So it's a red bell, and it calls for backup and just summons more ding-a-lings.
Maybe I should wait until there's like 100 of them and just watch the boomerang go through all of them.
Well, but you also have to think about, oh, I have to wait until all of them attack me before I can do my turn.
As long as I'm taking 0 damage from each hit, then it's fine.
No, I mean, later game, yeah, you'll only take like 1 damage from them, because they're so weak.
Talk to the
I'll talk-
guards. There was a jester here just a moment ago. He come to visit the Holy Father. There was something rather eerie about him, actually. You're looking for him? Who, that jester? Oh, no. Only those with express permission of Captain Martello can come through here.
What did you call him? Captain Martello?
Captain Martello.
Marcello.
Now I gotta talk to Captain Martello, right?
Yeah, you go back through that door, and then look who it is.
Oh,
It's a
hey!
cutscene.
It's
It's
him!
Trunks. He uses rapiers
You're the people I met at the pub, right?
and bows.
Are those
you doing?
considered different than swords?
No, they're swords.
What do you mean, what are we
He
doing
just-
here?
He attacks
told us to
differently
come.
than...
Now you can take back this stupid ring and we'll be on our way.
My ring? Of course. I can still play that card. Listen, I've got a favor to ask.
A favor?
You know-
You're kidding, right?
The Japanese
What makes you
version of
think we'd
Dragon
want to
Quest
help
XI
you?
doesn't have voice act.
That's,
I think I told you this.
It's probably
but
because they
I'm
can't
telling
put on
you.
the British accents in Japanese.
No, but they-
what though?
Just listen, alright? There's no time to argue.
No, but they dubbed this one in Japanese.
Sugoi, governor.
Can't you feel it? Can't you
Sugoi.
feel the sinister presence in the abbey? I heard that a jester got into the abbot's residence.
Oh, she's getting
I'm
mad.
convinced he's the source of the sinister air.
She's so sassy.
Jester.
I don't know what he's planning to do, but I'm sure Abbot Francisco's life is
She
in
just
danger.
has a resting bitch face.
I love the blank expression on on Bussy.
MC Coon.
You've got to
Yeah,
help.
he's kind of just...
I need you to
standing
get into
there.
The Abbot's residence
He's
and
just
make sure
there.
that he's all right.
Or remember the bar fight? When everything's being thrown around and he's just like...
I'm in your
Standing
debt.
up against the
Looking
wall.
around.
Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. You may have seen them
He's
already,
like,
but
"What
there are some
do
obstinate
I
idiots
do?"
guarding the bridge to the Abbot's residence. You can't go that way.
Alright.
But if you're prepared to go the long way around, There is another way to get there.
You have to go down that path where you fought Lonely Joe.
Oh.
You have to leave the abbey as if you were going to Simpleton, but turn immediately left along the river. Just follow the river along, keeping the abbey in view. Keep going along the river.
I like how he's
and you'll
saying
come
this
to a
all
river.
in ear
It's the old
view.
abbey that was used before this one. There's an
think
underground
that's the term.
passageway leading
Earshot?
from there to the abbot's residence.
Yeah, everyone can hear him.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
only way.
That's one of the RPG
The
curses.
entrance to the ruin can
It's like
be
people could
opened
just
with the
talk about
temple's
their
ring at the
plans to assassinate the king
you
right
just
in the
keep
middle
on.
of the
Alright?
square, or you know, scream, "We're phantom thieves!" in front of the
Anyway,
police.
There's no time to lose. It's in your hands.
Yeah.
Please.
My mother is actually playing Persona 5. I don't know how far you've gotten since the last time you talked about it, though.
I'm still at.
Palace number 2.
I'm still in. No, I beat Palace number 2.
Did you get
Where
to
is she?
Palace number 3?
Not yet.
Because my
still
mother's
look-
in Palace 3. She just, like,
Mm.
unlocked it.
Did she say how annoying the second boss fight was?
I don't think she thought it was that annoying.
Well, I did not know how to attack the mouth, so I got pretty annoyed.
But, you know who joins the party and everything, right?
Next,
Yeah.
is it the little banger with glasses?
No.
Is it student council president?
Yes. And I was telling her how much Whitney hates her. And she was like, it's probably because she got a better outfit than her. than
Yeah.
And she was like, look how much cooler she is.
I think the doctor girl is the best.
Because she goth.
She's just like, whatever, take these pills. Let me drug you.
No.
I bet she fondles MC Kun in his sleep. You cannot raise it any further.
Well, why let me put the points into it then?
Well, at least max it out.
Oh, wait. I just had more points that I didn't know about. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention to how many points I had. Lusty Lasher. She becomes a charming lady. Learns Puff Puff.
Oh. Puff Puff is the best. She just like, okay, use it on this knight real quick. So defend with Yangus and MC Kun.
I'm going to.
And use Puff Puff. And it like
Puff Puffin' now.
it's an instant infatuation.
Bring it on,
The-
knight. It's time for some Puff Puff.
There's a pirate boss fight later in the game, and he'll actively ogle at Jessica.
But the Hollow Knight
he's
isn't
not-
interested.
He's a
I bet if Bussy gave him the Puff Puff, he would be interested.
probably, but the pirate boss fight often he like
You s-
continuously ogles at her.
do you see like a close up of his eyes bulging out of his face, and then a close up on her cleavage?
He starts blushing, and there's hearts around his head. And it's like, he has been infatuated, or he finds Jessica rather lovely, and is leering at her.
Get rid of them all. Yeah.
There are some really cool attacks later on in the game.
Who needs them?
So,
I got a boomerang.
so you know the little Irish dude in 11, Rab, the grandpa of MC Coon?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he like learns this ancient technique called pearly gates from his like sexy Chinese master. And it's like, this took me decades to learn. And Angelo just learns it through leveling up his charm, I think. Or something. He just levels up a stat and he learns it.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, so it's like, these characters are just misfits, and they're stronger than Destiny.
Sometimes
They
you gotta
beat the
weaken the characters for the story, I guess.
Oh, look, this is the dungeon you can fight the metal slime.
Mommy. Well, I can't wait to find a metal slime.
It takes a while. A long time.
Nah. Single mummy, 880 experience.
Alright. Well, this is the second dungeon of the game. Or the third one.
So I've got a question for you.
Hmm?
I have a plan
For D&D.
for D&D. Varsum could win and save all of you,
Okay.
but it's
So we can save my...
locked behind 2 wisdom saves. Do you think he can do it?
What do you mean wisdom saves? Like he has to do 2 wisdom rolls?
No. The aboleth will have to do 2 wisdom rolls.
Oh.
Meaning he has 2 chances to succeed. Do you think luck will be on our side or what?
I don't think so, but it's worth a shot. Because I kind of want to save my arc for later.
Yeah. I was kind of also expecting that to come later.
And not for us to die underwater.
Flame slash! I wonder if that has flame.
It does.
Kamikaze? Why is that?
I think it... Hmm?
Why is courage? You have become brave-hearted, now you can blow yourself up.
That's how it works in real life. That's how terrorists function. They boosted their courage stat. She becomes
drop.
a pretty lady. She basically like grinds on the enemy and does damage.
I think she might be the best in this game.
Open up the chest.
It's a cannon box. It's not a mimic, it's a cannon box.
Mimics come later.
All of the puns, man. No point in using an ability until I know that it's not gonna die from regular attacks. Hey, Yangus. Ah, man.
He's paralyzed.
Nah. I want to know if the last one can... I wanted to know if regular attacks, like 3 regular attacks from each, would kill. And I was right.
It did.
It's just that Yangus was unable to get that one off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's empty. And then that one's locked.
You get a key later on in the game that opens any key. Or not any key, any chest.
Yeah,
Go down.
you told me about the metal slide.
It's gonna run away.
Okay. I didn't expect to do 1 damage.
Well, that's kind of the point of... Well, you can make the thief key now. Go down.
I can't slide, eh?
No.
Deenie, dee.
There's a door you don't want to go through.
Is it an actual door where I have to open it, or?
Yeah, it's a door, because it, like, once you get past it... You can always come back to this dungeon, being like...
Because now I'm like, oh god, if I walk through the wrong doorway... Hey, look, this is another metal slime.
Sometimes they're quicker, and they... No, just use regular attacks. You don't have any, like, double attacks.
So I shouldn't use, like, parallax?
No. Because it'll only do 1 damage. Wait, actually, Executioner.
Oh.
Never mind.
I'll do that next time. No damage!
Did it run away? It ran away. Okay, so next time use Next time use Executioner, because Executioner, if you do land the hit, it's an instant kill for any metal enemy.
Ah. Alright. Okay, so is it one of these doors I can't go into?
I believe so.
Left
Go to
or
the
right?
left one.
Go to the left?
Go to the left. I believe it's the left one. Yeah.
Fly Guys!
Isn't it great?
I'm gonna try to make the boomerang in RPG Maker. 2,816 experience.
Just wait till the later bosses with the 16. The times 16 boost.
Ah! Ah!
He's almost a perfect human.
Okay, this one was empty.
Yeah. So you can go through that door now.
Yangus is almost a perfect human?
Because he's at 75 or 72 humanity.
Is that what the next level of humanity is?
You found 3 within like 10 minutes. This is a... I hope he runs away. Well, you're finding them pretty often. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to farm these guys in the DS version, because there are no random encounters.
Oh, you could just like find them in the world.
Yeah, there's a trick I do, is if you look away and you look back at them, you respawn the enemy.
Well, that's nice.
So, there's this hallway I go to, and I just stand in the hallway and I look back, or turn around and look back.
You poison floor.
It doesn't, it just damages you occasionally as you walk through it. It doesn't actually like poison anyone.
Can I make
Go.
it?
Yeah, it only does 1 damage.
Oh,
You
wow,
can always
that's-
heal yourself.
It's really not that. Metal slime!
You also have the chance to do a... It's very slim, but you have the chance of doing a critical hit towards An Emily.
Cast
Oh, he's-
freeze.
Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
Since you sneezed.
Ah.
So just keep trying execution.
Don't run away.
There you go. Let's see how much it does. 16,000. Oh shit.
No, 22,256.
2,000. Okay.
That's
It's
mostly
like
the skeleton, though, I think.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I'm a
Expert
sword
swordsman.
expert. Yay, another level for Bussy. I have the softest and most moist.
Is that a term?
Softest and most moist Bussy?
Moistest? Is that a word?
I don't know if it's technically a word.
Supreme swordsman. Okay, so metal slash, when you have a sword equipped, does extra damage to metal enemies.
Ooh.
So you do 2 instead of 1.
Becomes a skull splitter. Yay, for multiple levels.
Or if you have the falcon blade, which lets you attack twice, or do just twice the amount of damage, you can do 8 damage.
Jessica
or no,
should
4
go
damage.
up like 3 levels then.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Poor Angelo. Poor Angelo when he joins you guys.
She's so pretty. She's a lovely
A
lady.
lovely lady.
She learned
Sexy
sexy
beam.
beam. Oomph.
It doubles the power of any attack that
I finally
ally
caught up
does.
with whips and sex appeal. There we go.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
She learned sizzle. Alright, so what do you
Go
think?
with staves. You get Omni Heal.
And it looks to improve MP as well.
Yeah,
Acceleratle.
that boosts everyone's speed by a great deal.
That'll be useful on
I
Genghis
recommend-
then.
I recommend healing. So, circle.
You,
Go to miscellaneous.
miscellaneous. Heal all.
Heal all. Yeah.
I did not know that this thing was a thing.
Yeah. I mean, later on in the game, once you get like multi-heal and
Yeah, follow
and other
orders. What else would you do with tactics?
I don't understand that either. It's like, be more aggressive, be defensive, be supportive.
Change
Just
everyone's equipment
listen
at the
to me.
same time. Alchemy pot. I was hoping.
The alchemy pot is so much better in the DS version.
Okay, there's more
Because you don't
poison.
just go in those rooms.
Yeah, but I
It-
don't want to miss anything, you know?
Well, you don't progress through these rooms, you just get items.
Okay, cool.
Mental slide!
Yay! Okay.
You've been finding an unhealthy amount, and I'm kind of annoyed.
Kill the Drakies.
Freeze!
You can't run this turn. Get him, Yangus. Ah.
Missed.
Oh, I missed.
There's so much damage. Oh my god, Yangus is out of MP.
Ah, I know.
You can always just attack him.
Yeah, but I want to win.
You're gonna win.
Wait. Where's my share? MP.
I think that's with Yangus.
Oh,
I think
dang it!
That's Yangus's ability.
It is! No!
Don't worry, he gets way more MP later on. And you don't really need any.
Get him! Come on.
You don't really
We can do it!
need any.
1 HP at a time, we can do it!
He's staying too long. What is this?
Just stay! Yeah! 23,600 experience!
This is ridiculous.
I love it!
Oh, once you're done specking your swords with MC Kun, go into your spears. You get something called thunder or lightning thrust. That is the same thing as executioner, but for spears.
Bussy learns a new spell, full heal.
Omni heal is the best.
I'm an ace of swords. Oh, the leveling up takes a long time whenever you're doing this, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're so human, Yangus. Yes, Jessica. Yes.
Frizzle.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We'll never leave the level up screen.
I hope there's a cap, and eventually you just gain the levels and don't gain any skill points.
She becomes a superstar scourger. Kasap. And she becomes a sexy lady with snooze.
That makes everyone go to sleep.
And I get a moonwort bulb.
Is there anything in there?
I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, there's two
there's
pots. Take it.
You needed that. Now go to the other door.
Man,
And
we've
find
been
a metal
running out of
slime
money.
on the way.
I feel like we've been running out of money too quickly. Even if I was to find a boomerang, I don't think I could afford it. What's even the point of a freaking boomerang upgrade right now?
There isn't. There's no point for any upgrade.
Get him! Yeah! We need to get you a multi-attack, Angus.
He does. It's called Axes of Evil.
3,072 experience. Them's chump numbers. Boom!
Boom! Boom is a really good magic spell.
Ah.
It attacks every enemy and does massive damage.
Steve's improved. Oh, only increases when she's using a staff. I was hoping that it would be just like a passive increase period.
I'm sure that is the thing.
Hey, buddy. Are you just a random, like, mini-boss?
Yeah.
Rarg. So much pain. So much sorrow. Why does my goddess remain silent? How long must I languish in misery? We served you so faithfully, yet we died in agony. That terrible plague consumed my beautiful abbey. Oh, the memory. Oh, the pain. So much pain. And now you shall taste for a moment the agony I have endured for an eternity. But fear not, for you shall be saved by the blissful peace of death. A tortured soul draws near.
Wait, go to abilities for her.
For her?
Do Twin Dragon Lash. Wait, no. Go to.
Too late now.
Okay. Next turn, use Oomph on her.
Oh my gosh, that zombie! It's drooling.
Is that what Kevin looks like?
It's not really, because he's got the sack over his head. You don't know what he looks like.
Hmm.
Okay, oomph.
It's in spells.
Oomph. Oomph.
On Jessica.
Jessica. Boing.
You like her little jiggle when she casts a spell.
All of these are really cool looking, and then I'm just like, tank, tank, tank.
No.
Like the tortured soul just summoned like dark energy. I was like, okay,
12 damage.
whatever.
Yeah, use Twin Dragon Lash on Tortured Soul.
104 points of damage. Get rid of the walking corpse. Ugh, yeah. Ow. That hurt a little bit. I don't know.
Helm Splitter to lower its defense.
Oops.
It's deaded.
Yeah, your defense can't get any lower than that. 12,480.
I gave you that much because
30 minutes.
How much your stats are boosting for no reason. You are a brave young chap.
Maybe I shouldn't have doubled the amount of skill points I get.
No, you should, because it makes it more fun that way.
But what if there is a thing where it's just you can't go any further? Like, what if I level up all of them, and then I'm still getting skill points?
We'll come to that when we get to it.
Then we're gonna soft lock the game.
Mm-hmm. I think the people who made the codes know what they're doing.
Trust the people who made the code. The code is
Magic
more
staffer.
like guidelines than actual rules. Yay, she learned to bounce, but she always does that. I got a gold rosary. Oh my goddess. My dear sweet goddess.
He actually has a voice actor in the DS version.
At last, I shall rest, cradled in your blessed arms. Does he sound like that?
No. He has a deeper voice.
Well,
That's generous.
You really?
Wait, turn around. You missed Adams.
Oh, was that the
On the
way I was
sides.
supposed to go?
Yeah. Go to the other side. I think there are things over there. There is something over there.
Nothing. It was a trap. There was a
You know, if you...
complete opposite way that I didn't go because I thought the poison area was going to be the side area.
That was just the way, like, the start part of the cave.
Oh. Never mind then. I'll go back.
You can always come back here once you get the magic key to open those chests.
But by then, will I actually need them?
We can do it for fun.
It's like, oh look, it's a terrible axe.
Walking corpse. Yeah, I think we're gonna die next D&D game.
I don't know. Barson could pull it off.
Isn't that... Is it spoilers if you tell me what the wisdom stat for that creature is?
Well, I would prefer not to, but you could always look it up yourself. I can't really stop you.
I forgot its name, so I will just wait.
And just see what happens.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna lose, but we can have hope.
It's always those really clutch moments that are the best, though.
The youngest humanoid on the party turns an otherworldly creature. You go in the abbey.
Hey, look. It was a bad thing. That jester seemed to be acting normally when he first arrived. Then he suddenly went mad. He started laughing hysterically. Ran off up to the Holy Father's chamber. We tried to stop him, but even with three of us... Yeah, I'm not gonna talk with that other guy because then I'd have to put that voice on again.
Read the books.
Ah.
Never mind.
I will read
You
the
can come
books
back.
whenever we're leaving.
Oh, if only you knew.
If only I knew that I don't get to read the books as I'm leaving.
Yes. It's Domagus.
Ah! I went to try to read the books.
What sinister presence lingers in the air?
Looks up at like some
Who are you?
clueless-looking
Do you
adventurer.
want to speak with me?
Apparently he knows that it's not you that's the sinister presence.
This docile-looking
There they are.
child.
It's them! You'll be damned for trying to take Abbot Francisco's life.
Do I look like a jester, you idiot?
What on earth? What's going on?
Doesn't matter. I could just boomerang all of you.
Abbot Francisco.
That's not how the story works.
At your service, as always.
Mouth agape.
Ah, Marcello. Tell me, what's happening?
That bussy's mouth is agape.
There has been a breach of security. Many of the guards have been seriously wounded.
What?
I feared you might be in danger, so I came.
You know when you were a
immediately.
kid and you played games and they're like, "You're covered with wounds," at like with the T game. You're like, what would that look like if that was a rated M game?
And sure enough, we've caught these criminals.
Just blood everywhere.
They've been loitering around the
Maybe
abbey since
missing an
midday.
arm.
It seems
What
we were
can you
just in time.
possibly do to the
I think
main
you've
villain?
listed
You're
yourself.
covered in wounds. There's like scratches on him.
Wait, these people are no criminals.
I gotta try my best.
Please, Holy Father, they were caught red-handed.
Look into their eyes. See their
Look-
pure hearts.
Look into his clueless stare.
his blank stare that calls reminders of the void.
But
You just hear "Oh" in your head as you're looking into his eyes.
Is MC Coon in this game Varsim's
we
brother?
must find out what they were doing here in your residence so late at
I don't know, he's not looking too sluggy right now.
I am Bussy,
Let us ascertain that.
the child of blank stares.
You really are a warrior, Marcello.
Okay, time to be
Very
tortured.
well, if you must.
Oh, how did you know?
Thank you, Holy
Because
Father.
this dude is clearly evil. Look at his widow's peak.
So,
He's
Shall
not
we
evil. What are you talking about?
Oh no, there was!
I like how they let you have your weapons.
We just didn't want to take them off the models.
look here! We ain't done nothing wrong!
Nothing! You hear?
It's a.
Yeah. We
You want a
told
nuffin?
you. It was your man who asked us to
I would
check
eat a
up on the
nothing right
abbot.
now.
Look at
What
her
right have you to
cleavage.
keep us here?
I can't stop.
It's
the
like
abbot is
Hey,
too
you can't
forgiving.
stop me.
If you're innocent, then who attacked my men?
look at Yangus's cleavage.
Oh, I can't stop.
I, on the other hand, am not so forgiving. You won't fool me, so don't try.
Isn't that kind of funny how
You'll confess.
Angelo's the only Red Templar?
He's the only Templar?
The Red Templar.
Oh,
Like, he's the
I
only one
did
with a
think
red
that he was
outfit.
the only... I did think that that was weird that he was the only one in red.
Who is it?
It's like he's special or something.
It's like he's meant to be a main character.
Come in.
And he gets that cool shoulder cape that nobody else gets.
I have a question to ask you.
Ezio
But there's
wishes he
something
was
else
Angelo.
first.
I think lots of people wish they were Angelo.
We've just arrested these intruders in the abbot's residence. They were attempting to take
Abbot
his life.
Francisco.
They wounded 6 of my men. Very well. The problem is this.
They keep saying they
My
did
guard
nothing.
is watertight. I make sure of that. There's no way for an outsider to get inside the abbey. Unless, of course, they have inside help.
Oh no. I think he suspects you.
And would you believe it? When we searched their possessions, we found this ring. Templar Angelo, where is your ring? Show it to me now, if you have it.
Pull out a ring. Do it.
Phew, it's turned up. Thank the goddess.
What?
Someone stole it from me at the pub. And it looks like they're about to learn that crime doesn't pay.
You better at least help us break out later.
Stole it? What? You little fibber!
You're such a tough guy and that's the best you got.
It's like a.
We've no use for a ring like that. He set us up. I should have known better than
So
to
a
believe
kick in the
single
ankle
word from
hurts
the
him
mouth
that
of a
bad?
filthy cheat like you.
Yeah, kicks and ankles hurt. But the question is, why did she kick him in the ankle? Whenever she's just
I
backing
have
him up.
nothing further to say. You can find me in my chambers.
So it doesn't start a big scene.
Wait! We're not done here.
I think he's done here.
Fine. I'll deal with him later. First things first.
You don't rule me, Mom.
You've wasted enough of my time. Don't try my patience. I want answers. What did you plan to do to the abbot? Confess.
How many times have we got to tell you, eh? We ain't got nothing to
He's
do
like a
with
baby.
this.
Okay,
What is it now?
I have been warped too much by hentai. Freaking Jessica goes to the sex dungeon, Yangus goes to the mind control dungeon, and MC Kun just dies.
No, he's just staring blankly at her while she's getting raped.
We found a suspicious monster loitering outside the
You remember
abbey.
that Tifa one where Cloud's like in wounds, like in bandages, having a bone?
That was a T game.
That one's like really sad to
What kind of
to
monster?
read.
It is extremely sad to read. That's why I don't read.
He like it's like, oh, his girlfriend gets raped in front of her
Ouch!
by Barrett.
Ugh. What the devil do you think you're doing?
You! Youngest Jessica! What are you all
Bussy.
They're trying to act like they don't know. You take a hit, bro.
You were gone for such a long time. I was getting rather worried. So I just decided to come and look for you when this...
Why can everyone just pick him up like it's nothing?
Of yours, then. So much.
Either they're really strong or he's really light.
What's wrong with you? Unhand me at once, you insolent ruffian! Get him off me!
Wait, so
Bussy.
that's kind of counter to what he just said. He said, so you're friends with this monster, eh? So much for pure hearts. Wouldn't a pure-hearted person be able to make friends with anybody, even monsters?
I mean, they have flawed logic. They're not.
You
They're
are
totally
in
not the
love with
villain.
monster. You may have deceived Abbot Francisco, but you don't fool me. It was the monster who ordered you to steal the ring and infiltrate the abbey, was it? You cursed heathens.
You're lucky that I'm not using my boomerang right now.
Thought you could scare people by killing the abbot.
You're lucky I'm
Maybe
bound by the
question their
cutscene.
faith, and then move in and take control, I suppose.
Like one throw and I could probably take out every single Templar in this abbey right now.
Take these monstrosities to the cells.
I know, right?
Come dawn tomorrow, I will have you tortured. Perhaps then you will realize the gravity of the
Well-
sins you have committed.
Martello totally isn't a boss fight later,
Until sunrise then.
and it's not like
Sleep
he's
well.
given some supernatural powers.
Can't wait to wipe that smile off his widow's peak. Hey, at least we're all together, and Yangus
And
isn't
have
in
our
the,
weapons.
Yangus isn't in the mind break dungeon, and she's not in the rape dungeon.
There's a different one where Jessica and the horse girl are in her room, but she's a human again, and then they bang because the princess has a wiener.
As a horse wiener.
No, it's just a regular one. She's like, the spell hasn't worn off. Let's do it.
If only the plots of Dojinshi were that simple.
They are though.
Nah, usually there's like 12 pages of build up.
No,
Instead of just
this
one
one,
panel of, the spell hasn't worn off. I've got a dingling.
it's funny too, is because I read that before I finished this
Glad to see
game.
you're all looking so well.
And you had no clue who the girl was.
Come
Yeah.
here, you!
I had doubts of the horse girl being an actual girl. I'm like, nah, they're lying.
Perhaps you will accept this.
And then she turns back into a girl, and I'm like, oh, okay.
What are you up to?
At least you get to marry Jessica in
I'll explain later.
a different version.
Why would you marry Jessica? You've only been with her for the whole game.
It's funny too, is
The guards
because
up ahead. Right, no one make a sound.
like there's some relationship building in a like the half mark point of the game. And
I seasoned his supper with a generous.
she's like, did that come out weird? And
Perfect.
you're like, no. She's like, you're sweet, you know that. And then they never like build up on that. You're just obligated to marry the vanilla horse princess.
Okay, through here.
Hey, at least she can be a furry. It's
You
not-
don't marry her as a horse.
That's
We're
not
safe in
vanilla.
here. You can
Can't we
talk
get
again
like a
now.
halfway transformation? Like she's a werehorse now?
Like a centaur.
Tell us what's going on.
I was thinking like actual like midway transformation between horse and person, like a werewolf.
So she's like an abomination.
Yeah.
Father, do you love me?
Kill me.
It's like the Kermit. It's like a Kermit and Miss
Like I said,
Piggy's
I'm sorry about before.
child.
If I
Kill me!
had-
I'm in constant pain all the time.
She just looks like some talking chimera from Full Metal Alchemist. It's like, Mercy, good,
Big, big baby.
And I haven't got anywhere else to go if I'm chucked out of here. But I came to get you out, didn't I?
Yeah, you came.
Come on, don't be angry. Anyway, let me show you something you won't have seen before.
How do you know that I won't have seen it before?
Well, what is it?
I like how he's just accepted that he's being picked up all the time,
There.
too.
And that's real blood on those spikes, you know. If I were to throw you in there and shut the door, your whole body would be skewered. I could make you holier than thou without so much as getting my hands dirty.
Ah, holier than thou, I get it.
It's a secret tunnel.
There's a secret passage in here.
Like I said, not bad.
That'd be funny if he actually just killed him.
It was like, oh, I got the
That
wrong...
wasn't supposed to happen.
I got the wrong Iron Maiden. It was this one over here.
That's what those things are called.
Iron Maiden? Yeah.
I did not know that. Now I do.
Because they're usually shaped kind of like vaguely feminine.
What's your game, eh? First
And,
you cross on us for something we ain't
Put them
done,
inside and the spikes
you
like
can't
go
help
into you,
us.
you know? And
You
you
skew it.
you become part of the Iron Maiden.
Sorry if I've confused you.
Hmm.
The people here
They gotta
have a
take
bit
you
of a
out
trust
eventually, right?
issue with me.
Oh yeah, so that they could put the next guy or girl in.
I couldn't stick up for you before. It would have
I feel like the
backfired.
iron, or the bronze bull
The
would
man
be
who
a
interrogated you,
tough one to go through.
Marcello. That's why I had to let him put you in the cells before.
The one where you're put in a giant bronze bowl and they put a fire under you,
still
so you
don't
just
know
cook.
us from Adam.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Ain't you worried about us being friends with this old monster, eh? You're just happy to let us go, are ya?
True, I don't know anything about you. And I wasn't there when you were caught. But I do know you saved the abbot's life. Because just before you were brought to the interrogation room, the sinister feeling that's been lingering in the air went away. I must thank you for that. I'm not so ruthless that I'd hang you out to dry. And besides, I couldn't stand by while there was a lady in trouble.
A
Marcello's
lady.
a rather
A
talented
lady.
inquisitor, you know.
You
Bussy
should,
Pete blushes.
This leads outside.
He's like, aw, thanks. You should save when you get the chance.
I always save when I get the chance.
Have you ever played an RPG and played for a long, long period and then not been able to save?
I have. There's also been times where I've played an RPG and just forgot to save after long periods.
My Medea! You're
And
So you turn it off and come back and you're like, oh, I have to start over.
and no, I never did that.
It's
But-
all right.
And I'll get to a point where I have to reload my last save. Like, not turning it off, but the example I always use is on Persona 4 Golden.
The princess and
I
will go
accidentally
on ahead. Make sure you're not
pressed
too far
yes
behind.
to getting into a second relationship. So I was cheating on my girlfriend in the game, and I was like, no!
Who did you get with?
The
Like, as
first,
your...
first one I
the
maxed
first.
out was Chie, and then the second one was, I can't even remember her name.
Is it the idol girl? Or is it the Japanese girl?
It's the girl who, whose parents own the hotel. Can't remember her
I
name
did
at
not-
the moment. She's like, kind of boring.
Is it the black-haired one?
Yeah,
Princess?
she's
The
Come on.
traditional Japanese girl?
yeah, she's kind of boring, and her whole story is like,
You'd
I
have
want to
work
get
pretty
out of
hard
here.
mess
I
up
don't
your
want to
escape
be,
from here. Anyway,
I don't want to
sorry
be
for all the
stuck to
trouble.
this hotel. I want to have choices in life, and then her story ends with, oh, I guess I'll just help out with the hotel. It's like, what
is
was the point of all of this?
So, this is
What is
farewell.
Chie's,
May the goddess watch over you on your journey.
Chie's storyline?
I like my kick girl. With the spanks. Spats.
She
or whatever they're
seems
called.
like a cute little tomboy.
She is a pretty cute little tomboy, and she likes meat. And I like meat.
Oh, she likes some meat.
The bridge. Is the whole abbey on fire? Surely that jester didn't
You should
come
know
back
it's
here.
not.
Yeah, you could see it. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Oh no. I've got to save the abbot.
I love old school RPGs with their really bad voice acting, where everything's delayed.
Oh, but the point I was making is that I hadn't saved in like 4 hours, and I reloaded a save so that I wouldn't be cheating on on Chie.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know why Whitney got with the idol.
She's pretty cute, but I don't remember.
Can you
her
get
story
with
that
Police
much.
Girl?
Police girl?
Yeah, isn't there a Police Girl in
Mm,
Persona 4? The one with the blue shirt and the tie, the yellow tie.
oh, yeah. You can get with her.
I think I'd get with her.
Naoto.
Yeah, I don't care about her personality. I just like her design the most.
I'm pretty sure that everybody thinks she's best girl anyway.
Okay. Just like how Takemi is the best girl in Persona 5.
Actually, polling suggests that Makoto is best girl in Persona 5.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
Let's go.
polls and stuff.
no. I think that goth doctor girl is best girl.
Yeah, so you would have put your vote for her, and you still would have been outnumbered.
Isn't it kind of funny how you're walking towards the abbey, and it's like all happy, cutesy. You should save. Talk to that monk right there.
Oh, that is manga. Okay, I can leave.
I gotta save the abbot.
I just remember that last time I was here, nobody would let me save.
Confess you. It's kind of funny how you're walking to the abbey, and it's just the happy-go-lucky overworld theme. And it only gets to the intense music once you
What's my
enter.
level now? 420. I have to write my save where we saved at 420.
Oh. We are erasing a good time in our lives. "4 hours and 20 minutes.
Yay, we have recorded. Yes, continue. We've got to
I
save
hate
the
that
abbey.
I hate that it has that option to not play anymore. For old PS2 games. Like, do you wish to continue? And you accidentally press no because you're just pressing circle.
Or the worst one, do you wish to stop playing? And then you hit yes.
Yeah, I've done that in this game like 3 times. Because sometimes I'm pressing X to just get through the save menu as quickly as possible. And
Wait, was I supposed to go around again?
No, you're supposed to walk through the fire.
Don't
You can
touch
also
it.
just
Gotta play Operation, don't touch the sides. How did we get here before you?
You had to go jack it real quick.
Damn! Where's Marcello?
Where's Marcello?
And Marcello's friggin' holding matches, and he's like, what seems to be the
Sinister
problem?
presence again. No, not sinister. It's worse than that. It's pure.
It's pure evil.
As if all the demons of hell had gathered to feast upon Abbot Francisco.
Wait, I bet he's gonna be like level 12 whenever he joins.
He'll be like level 15, 14 or 15.
Nice. You broke the bridge. It wasn't the fire at all. It was you.
It's locked from the inside.
Break it then.
Marcello? Are you in there?
Use parallax on it, Yangus.
It's no good. It won't budge. You lot, did you follow me here?
No,
Follow? I got here before you.
Doesn't matter. I need your help. Just one last time, alright? We're going to have to do this by brute force. There might just be enough of us.
Yeah, Jessica, whip it.
The door's locked from the inside. We've got to break it down. Come on, everyone together.
I like how we didn't even agree. We're just like, alright, we'll be nice.
Yes!
Yeah! Teamwork!
Now you can read the books.
Why are you holding hands? Alright, let's read the books. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Fish, Francisco. Guy walks into a bar. Ouch, Francisco. P.S. I deserve a feather in my cap for that one. Okay, feathered cap. So
See? Alchemy.
the abbot just he just writes books of stupid jokes.
Yeah.
We gotta save this abbot.
How dare you not find those jokes interesting?
It's a book entitled Puns, The Fire of My Youth. Ever since I was a young lad, nothing has excited me so much as the creation of puns. I created a training regimen by challenging myself to come up with 5 new gags and 10 new puns every day. This book is the fruit of my efforts, represents my comedic blood, sweat, and tears. Bussy flicked through the pages of Abbot Francisco's bad jokes with a chuckle and quietly replaced the book on the shelf. I'm glad we waited to do this during this part.
While everyone's dying.
It's like, Abbott's dying. Angelo's over there, like, comforting a dying man. I'm just like, nice pun. Jamming made easy and passage to Neos. Alright, I think that's all of them.
Neos is a really good spot for farming gold, but I don't think you'll ever need that.
Let's check how much gold we have. We could use a little bit more gold. Should I talk to Angelo or just go upstairs?
You can talk to Angelo.
I
think he'll be like... Oh, cutscene. Never mind. No voice acting.
What happened? Come on, stay with me. Stay with it. Tell me what happened. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for goddess.
You go ahead.
What?
You can go ahead and read that if you'd like.
You've come, help the Albert.
Who on earth did this?
He's dangerous, Captain Martello. He's in trouble. Herg.
Yes. No. Oh.
You should have said no to see what happened. I kind of want to do that sometime for no reason.
Jeez!
The jester, you must save the apple. Herg. Do you think that's how they got the name Gurgi for Black Cauldron?
I think that came
It's the
out
death
way
noise.
before this. Oh, is the death noise?
The noise of death. Gurgi.
Get wrecked,
Dude,
son!
Dude, his back is shattered.
It was all...
He just broke the wall, which is like stone and brick.
No, it was all a big ruse. There was a barrier behind him to break the wall.
He's strong.
Herg.
You can't let him.
Gurgi.
The Goigi.
This is an order. Templar
He's like, get off of me.
Get the abbot
Don't
to safety.
touch me.
I'm dying, you fool. How dare you?
Ah, you fool.
Where'd the other crack go?
I think that was the same crack. So they wouldn't have to model a second cracked area.
You dare lay a finger.
Herg.
Yeah, they moved Marcello and just threw Angelo into the same animation.
Don't worry, Marcello. I will be fine.
I will overcome this by making puns.
I have given myself to the goddess. If it is her wish, I am prepared to die.
You see, that just sounds like a bad way to live life.
But, wretched sinner,
This bitch could kill me at any moment. Let me serve her.
nothing you can do will ever harm me. The goddess will protect us all from whatever evil you can muster.
Have you ever met her? You don't know that for sure.
Well, well, what faith you have. Let's put it to the test, shall we?
Dormigus.
Wait!
What a dick.
Blimey! It's
What were those?
wild.
What were those, like,
Make us-
cuts to different angles?
Ah! If if it isn't King
I don't know.
Pavan, looking as small and ugly as ever.
You could have sliced me up if you were in tip-top condition.
Shut up!
So he does sound like that guy.
And once.
And they're both jesters.
Realize what you've done to my castle?
You would have cut me up into confetti if I wasn't in tip-top condition.
Oh, jeez. Am I about to unlock my dragon form?
No, the abbot just dies.
Oh, look, he got what he wanted to save somebody else. Now the power of your jokes flows through my staff.
What?
Do you get my point now? Tee.
Such a pity. It seems fate and your benevolent goddess are both on my side.
Sadly, MC Kun does not get a dragon form.
Yes, such a pity. Poor
That would be
friend.
real cool, though.
I'm still waiting to go Super Saiyan, though.
No, yeah, you do get that.
My work here is done.
You need the timbrel of tension if you want that.
Parting is
Did you know you can get two
sweet
timbrel of
sorrow.
tensions?
I did not. Does that give me a Super Saiyan 2? Or do I just give that to somebody else and they get a Super Saiyan?
Okay, so what happens... The timbrel of tension is an item that is used in battle. Use it and everyone on the party, or in the party, gets their tension boosted by 1. So, you can get to 50 tension with 2 characters in 1 turn. So within 2 turns, you could potentially have every single character, like, Super Saiyan. And it's amazing.
The following day, under a heavy cloud of rain, Abbot Francisco's body was committed to the ground.
I feel like a funeral during a harsh rainstorm would suck.
Probably makes the ground easier to
Move? I feel like it would be heavier.
but it's easier than like hard ground.
Well, yeah.
Meanwhile, the Omega slipped away into the darkness once again. Marcello, who somehow managed to escape injury, explained to everyone the events of the previous night.
I like how even the narrator is questioning how he's okay. He somehow escaped injury.
Buzzley and the party were cleared of any suspicion. Yeah, girl, get wet.
They don't even have like a coat on. She's just getting wet in her topped dress.
Everyone at the funeral felt a terrible sorrow at the loss of the abbot, and the Evans too wept tears of grief.
Tears of grief.
He somehow escaped unarmed. Why does everybody have such long faces? Is it because it's
Like everyone-
sad? The rain continued until dawn, the start of a new day.
Why are there penis monsters in the Persona series?
Because they are based off of demons and stuff. You talking about
Oh.
Mara?
Yeah, the big green thing that's Dick.
Well, there's an even bigger one that's like riding a chariot.
No. And a lot of the slime characters are dicks.
Okay.
You press a button and it continues.
I never would have thought that.
I
You're
realize I
awake.
said it before the funeral, but I just wanted to assure you that everyone knows you're innocent.
Well, they can't frame me
If
now.
it weren't
There were
for
too
you,
many witnesses.
Captain Marcello could well have been killed too. We're all in your debt. Anyway. the
Do you ever
Templar
look at
captain
some
has
words
summoned you to
and
his
you
office.
think about it long enough, and you're like, you pronounce every letter in the word,
See you later.
like
then.
debt
Don't forget.
or debris,
Debit.
debit, yeah, or debris, debris. When I was little, I knew it was debris, but I always said debris.
I'm gonna sneak over here.
Hey, busy. I was thinking about your personality.
I was thinking about your boomerang.
I also used to not know, like, the word obtained properly whenever I played Kingdom Hearts.
Would you say obtained?
No, you know that chest in Sid's shop right next to him when you first get to Traverse Town?
Yes.
And it's like, you have obtained a mithril shard. I always used to read obtained as obanned.
Okay.
You have obanned this item.
Okay.
So whenever I play Kingdom Hearts now, or any game that says you've obtained something, I think of, you have obanned
There you are. I can
this
fix
item.
that well. King Trode has explained everything.
I never had that much of a
apologize
problem
for having doubted you.
with stuff like that, but I did have this problem where I would sometimes fixate on certain words, just repeating them over and over in my head until they lost all meaning. Like the word genie is something that would just lose all meaning for me.
Mm-hmm.
After saying it like 3 times, and I'm like, this is such a weird word.
Genie.
Duelmagus is the true culprit.
Genie.
In the name
Like, you
of
know those
justice,
compilation
we must
videos
strike
where they
down
say
that diabolical
every time this guy says this thing?
But I cannot leave here
Yeah.
now. As the
Yeah,
new
and
abbot,
it's
I
just
have
like,
much to do. I must be here to guide my
darkness,
people.
darkness, 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 darkness. Like a Kingdom Hearts video.
Oh, so you're the new abbot? Is that what you're saying?
So, I was
Yeah,
wondering,
he is.
So he had nothing to gain from the abbot's death.
according to what King Trode tells me, you are
He had
all
everything.
pursuing Duelmagus.
He can't be
So
evil.
I have a proposal.
See, his widow's peak
I
is...
would like my
is
brother
covered up.
Angelo to
It's covered up so he's not evil anymore.
You seem less Vegeta than you did before.
Brother, I thought you said you wouldn't have a rule breaker as a brother.
Quiet! I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, never mind. It's like his bandage slips down as he's getting angrier
We can spare.
to signal that his widow's peak is his evil.
His widow's peak is too powerful. Cannot be contained by mere cloth.
Milo, the widow's peak, it's showing.
Everyone else here has
Everyone
duties to
can
fulfill.
tell you're evil.
Only you are without such responsibilities.
I'm useless, you mean? No need to beat about the bush. Fine, I understand.
Can't wait to beat around Jessica's bush. No.
You've made yourself perfectly clear. I will leave the Abbey. I will travel with these people.
Are you gonna spec in
And I
swords
will
or
avenge
bows
the
for
Abbot's murder.
I like
Angelo?
going with things that that aren't, like, obvious. Like, he's obviously a swordsman, so I'll probably go for bows.
Well, he has staves too, which you can do later, but preferably go for bows, because bows is so good. So just imagine this. Imagine he's at Super Saiyan full 100% tension.
I'm sure you'll find it.
And then you have him oomphed by Jessica, or whoever. And then he uses multi-shot, which is a skill you have for the bows, which lets you attack like 4 to 5 times.
Very well then.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with bows.
That does, on a boss, that does so much damage.
Like I really need the help.
Yeah, no, well, you... I think there's also, like, a wardrobe in here
We
somewhere.
love our weapons. Who doesn't love the boomerang for its ability to strike multiple enemies at the same time?
It's you. You wrote this book.
Still, complaints abound about the low attack power of the basic model. I'm still on the basic model. What's wrong with it? We put our heads together to solve the problem. After months of research, we could probably introduce the reinforced boomerang. It's so simple. All you need to do is use alchemy to combine a boomerang with an appropriately pointy object. Go on, give it a try. Yes!
I think it means an iron nail, which you got. And you have the alchemy pot. So you might have to use a sword for a little bit. But no matter, everyone else in the party can take out things while you're walking to the next town.
When we're able to discover a way to combine these two items, Sage's robe would be the result. Yes. Okay, so I got a Sage's robe. Didn't I get like a grass skirt or something? A bandage grass skirt?
Yeah, but it's weaker than what Yangus has on.
Yeah. Oh wait, do I have...
What, how?
I don't have him in my party yet.
No, you have to leave the abbey for that to happen. How would you rate this game so far?
I like it.
So is that a 7 out of 10? 8 out of...
I usually save the rating for after I've played the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd give it a 7 for now.
Well, it looks like
That could always go up or down depending on how much it makes me laugh, or...
It gets way more goofy.
Okay, then it's probably gonna go up.
I'm not doing this because
Like there are these valley,
I'm doing it for
like these American kids you have to protect later in the game, where they're like, "Oh my God, Cash! What the fuck?"
That just
They don't actually say that, but they have like these really prissy valley accents.
To join you, believe me.
It's great.
And anyway, I promised you, didn't I? I said I'd reward you for helping me. So
There
Jessica,
aren't many Americans in this
from
game.
now on, I'll protect you.
Jessica doesn't
I
need
won't leave your
protecting.
side. Consider me your
She's a
personal
sexy lady.
Sure, Romeo, in your dreams.
Yay! He joined the party. And I'm guessing he starts with a sword.
Yeah, he does.
Did you really
I
just
think
do
he-
that? For no reason?
He spun around.
He's so extra.
Well, Jessica spun around when she joined your party.
Yeah, but... She got tits. She can pull it off.
Well, he has a cape.
Ah, dang it, you're right. No, I always want to press start for some reason.
Oh, that's,
He's level 12!
Oh God.
Okay, so I need to get him a bow.
I think you get him a bow in the next town.
Oh,
But you'll level him up. You'll level him up plenty by then. Wait, go to the miscellaneous. Alchemy pot.
I was gonna do that. Great minds think alike, man.
Tip-top condition. Wait, shit, you have to back out so you can actually...
Yeah, I need to actually get my
equip.
sword out and stuff.
You need to quip.
Oh, quip.
Oh, quip. I think you can mix. I think you can also mix the leather whip with a scale shield to make a snakeskin whip.
Do it. Do I have a better sword?
You have a bronze or a copper sword. You can get a steel. That's the strongest one you have at the moment. But you can
Transfer.
You can yes. You get a steel broadsword next town you get to.
And time to make me a reinforced boomerang.
I do not know if the nail is the pointy object, but I am fairly certain it is the iron nail. So go to bag.
I think I'd possibly be able to use the bronze knife too. Or this gold rosary, since it's pointy.
I don't think that's how it works, but try the knife, see if that works.
Yes.
I told you.
As long as it doesn't, use up my items, I'm fine with it.
No, it just doesn't use them.
But don't I need the nail to make the key though?
You get the better version of thief key later on, so it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm gonna.
You can also get more iron nails later on.
Then I'm just gonna make my boomerang.
There you go. Your boomerang.
Yay! Okay, now left. Correct?
And yeah. And then you just keep going along the path.
Time to get Angelo up some levels. Whoa!
There's a man.
Okay.
You cannot move the map, sadly. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was trying to move it the entire time. It just felt like I should have been able to. Highlight the,
It's a jargon. You can use Dragon Slash on him. Go to abilities and Dragon Slash.
Dragon Slash.
Takes up no MP, which is good.
He hasn't learned any abilities. He's got heal, whoosh.
It's a
buff.
wind spell. Whoosh is a wind spell.
That was a big jump. That was cool.
Dragon Slash does extra damage to dragons. And Jargon is a dragon.
Jargon's a dargon.
It's kind of funny too, is because Dragon Slash doesn't use any MP in this game, but it uses like 2 MP in this game. So another reason why these characters are strong.
I could easily just take all of them out.
Wait, go to spells.
For who?
For Jessica. Use go over to the right. Go over more. Use boom.
Boom!
It hits every enemy.
Boom! Yeah!
1 damage.
You're so strong, Angelo. Go up a level.
Yangus went up a level first. You almost caught up.
Comes an armor cracker. Improves his Heartbreaker technique. There you go, Angelo. Tingle! Okay, so Charisma, as the skill increases, so too will your ability to captivate the hearts of your opponents. They even find that you drive your opponents wild with unrequited affection. That's just... That's the same thing as...
Except it doesn't do that. I don't know why they let you... I mean, maybe? But I don't see how that ever helps me. But Charisma gives you... Welcome, pilgrims.
So do I pass Simpleton?
You can. I mean, unless you want to save.
I wouldn't mind saving after that.
But, Charisma gives you Pearly Gates. Pearly Gates is a... attack everyone on the screen attack.
Does he smile at them?
I do not... I think, actually. I don't know. Why? Because, like, he's pearly teeth.
Pearly whites. It's Pearly Gates.
I do not know. I should make a nun dojin.
If you'd like. So, you can do whatever you like, you know?
I mean, remember my first, like, actual drawing when I was so proud of it? And I'm like, look at my nun, but it was real bad.
It was pretty good for the time, though. You've just gotten so much better that it's become bad.
Yeah. It's bad.
Alright.
Like, I enjoyed the drawing I made yesterday.
That way? What was this way?
Yeah. You progress.
So I did have to go
and then
Simpleton.
You didn't have to, you could have walked around.
But it ends up in the same place, pretty much?
Yeah. You just could have fought someone on the way. Jargon! Okay, once you hear the little ting, that's when your boomerang is finished.
I can't wait for that, because this not taking enemies out in like one single attack is killing me.
Once you start using oh, you can also use Zap to attack every enemy. It does quite a bit of damage.
I got Zing too.
That's the revival spell. I doubt you'll ever need it. Unless someone casts, like, the death spell, which is one of the most annoying things.
I'm a sword master. Got Falcon Slash.
Boomerang.
Why is that the like... Why is Boomeranger the... Omni-heal?
Omni. You have the best healing spell in the game.
I can't even think of the words for what I'm trying to say. Why is Boomeranger the title that you get for so many points into boomerangs?
Because you're a boomeranger. So Omni Heal heals every single character to max health.
That's real good. Bet it costs a lot though, huh?
You actually, when you level up your courage, I believe, you get, like, eventually, it's like, oh, spells only cost, like, a third of what they normally do.
Nice whipping, girl!
So, once you get to, like, a really high courage level, Omni Heal will only cost like 18 instead of 32.
Ascanta Castle and Maella.
You go to Ascanta.
Maella Abbey's where I was, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard the name of it, though.
They said it, like, in the beginning of the journey at Maela Abbey. That part of the game takes so much. It's a ding-a-ling!
Now it's a daddling!
Whenever I play the Maela Abbey part, it takes a lot longer to go through. I wonder why.
Probably because you're not a cheater.
I wonder if I'm underleveled. Oh, by the way, Angelo gets multi-heal, which is...
Insulatal?
It's not the good version. It's like the worst version of Omni-Heal, but it's still good. Don't use Omni-Heal until, like, way later in the game.
Oh, I'm not going to. Who needs to heal? Oh,
that's what my ends are for.
I thought that bird was one of those wandering enemies for a second.
The only sucky part about this version of this game is that no roaming monsters, so the worlds kind of feel empty while you're roaming. Kind of like Pokemon.
Panpipers. Well, this is another one of those fights where I could just press the button. I don't have to think about it too much yet.
I don't think you'll have to think much at all. The whole game.
I'm sure things will get to where I need to start thinking.
No. Well, yeah, once you get to, like, the post-game boss, even then you'll have everything, like, maxed.
Tree.
Oh, that is an Emily.
The root of evil!
Wait, so what's gonna happen? So, what's gonna happen to Lael, Gossamer, and Aladir when all of us are dead?
You guys could survive, but we'll find out.
Are we just gonna be? Are we just gonna split out? Like, oh, they're dead.
I have plans.
Isn't the battle music so good?
I've heard better, but it's not bad.
I think it's so much better than 11.
Wow, this thing is actually pretty strong. See? I'll have to think.
You don't have to.
Okay. Full heal is only 5?
What is Omni Heal?
Omni heal is 27.
Oh. Well, oh yeah, because everything is like... You have a discount on spells. At the moment.
Huh.
You can also use Twin Dragon Lash when you're attacking a singular enemy with Jessica.
Yeah, but I'm in that conserve mana mode.
But she has over 100.
I haven't really been paying attention to how much things cost, though, so...
Twin Dragon Lash.
Yes!
Oh, it's done.
No, not talk to you.
It's done. I think you press select if you want to go straight to the alchemy pot. In the overworld.
Oh, the
Tromich Overmouth.
The being forced Roomerang.
It looks exactly the same.
An exceedingly rare item.
He says that for everything you get.
I'm freaking out.
Ow, wow, my boom. It's not in there, it's in Bussy's inventory.
Oh, it is. Use! Oh. Equip!
Equip. Now you can put the copper sword back in.
Transfer the bag. Transfer the bag. And transfer
Equip!
the
Equip
bag.
the strong medicine.
Transfer to Bussy. There. There we are.
Tromant of Muth.
Yay! It looks like it's got a color swap. A little bit.
I think it has like a red... I think it has a little red strip on it. And that's the change.
Nice. Hand puppets! Get that puppeteer. Get the puppeteer. Get it. Yeah!
Oh my god. You do so much more damage.
There it was. The upgrade that I've been wanting.
You get better boomerangs too.
Arrow sniper. Learns needle shot.
The first few abilities you get with Angelo is not too good with bows.
You
And then once you get-
Sandman arrow and cherub arrow?
Yeah, those are kind of bad. Like, I don't... It's like, oh, give me magic. It's not that good.
There's
once
always
you get-
those few moves that you're never gonna use.
Yeah, and then... But once you get multi-shot, then it's all good. And then there's like Heaven's Rain or something.
Hey, look, there's people. What do you bet they're gonna die?
One survived.
How dare you?
Never mind.
Dare you
How
survive?
dare you? How dare you resist my boomerang? The sheep. Did you know that overworld cows, when you talk to them, you can actually get a glass of milk from them?
I did not know that. I thought you... I do think you told me that they told you the weather.
They tell you the weather in 11.
Oh.
I don't know why, but they do.
What does the glass of milk do? Is it a healing item?
You can make cheese. You will have to come back here later for story progression.
So I went the wrong way?
You have-
Or just, like,
No.
leave? Just go
Because
through
the items are
here.
good. You're on the right path. Go to that chapel.
I shall go to the chapel cow. I shall get your milk.
Yeah, and then every so often you can come back and get more milk.
I doubt you saw it,
Great.
but there was an article that somebody wrote about how milking cows is rape.
Okay. No.
Milking cows is sexual abuse and enforces the patriarchy.
People are stupid.
Feels like they're getting stupider, that's for sure.
Yeah, they were already stupid, but now they're getting even worse.
Come here, cow. It's time for your sexual abuse. You can thank the patriarchy for this.
So you got a bottle of fresh milk, and it just continues on its day.
Hello.
Talk to the nun. Or save, doesn't matter.
I'll talk to the nun first and then save. Would you like to rest here at our chapel? Today is a religious holiday. We usually accept a small donation for our beds, but tonight you may stay for free. Ooh. Well, how
Look at his
nice of them
lips.
to let him sleep in here too.
No, I think he's sleeping on the cart. He just woke up. Never mind, he was sleeping in there. Yeah, nice.
Angelo, I was wondering if you wanted a late night beach.
Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
King Tro does have some nice DSLs.
What do you mean?
Yeah, DSLs?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you mean now.
Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, hmm? Not that I want to force you, mind.
He's like looking back at him like,
No.
tell me.
Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me.
You see, I decided to wear red one day
If
because
only we
I
didn't
like
share
red.
common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine.
But he likes blue, you see. We can never see eye to eye because of that.
Just being like, yeah, it's whatever.
Oh no. It's the sepia-toned cutscene flashback.
Abbot Francisco was always well known around these
I'll
parts
tell you
for
what
his
happens.
benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go.
I can also like show you the cutscene
And
via
I was one
a
of them.
I can
YouTube
see
video.
it.
My parents were well off.
Can't you
part of the
tell?
aristocracy,
So basic,
Those are fires
It's
right
just-
there.
But then they both
it's
died.
just Kid Angelo walking to the abbot, like to the abbey,
All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money.
and is greeted by a few people.
The abbey was the only place I could go.
Wait, if you have no money, why would that abbey let you go there?
Because it's for orphans and such. Plus, I assume Francisco was like an old family friend of his dad.
And for a guy who ran that abbey, why wouldn't he be like, guys, why are you like talking down to people who look poor?
You are poor. My God, what's going on?
Those are torches, I think.
I don't know, because they're spiraling.
That's the smoke. Oh, he opened a door. It's the Kingdom Hearts.
This looks like an actual dream, like when you're sleeping, how you vaguely see anything. Just occasionally something happens.
Yeah, this is just a masterpiece of cinematography right here.
Aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers?
Like, look at that Dutch
Have you
angle
come
right
all
there.
On your own?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you must be exhausted.
Oh, the way they're using the fisheye lens right here.
Is that all you?
So, by the way, Widow's Peak, totally not villain character, is talking right now.
My mum
Yeah.
and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
I thought you said that you two were blood.
You sound a lot like me.
He doesn't know who he is
But
yet.
there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
I was sold to the abbey by my parents long ago.
But
To be one of the altar boys that gets his butt pounded.
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to You leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again.
That's such a dick thing to do.
Intent on ruining this life for me as well. Are you?
You're like being so nice to the child that's like sad and lost.
And then you find out, oh, you're him.
Leave.
Marcello was the golden boy of the abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him.
All of the priests wanted in that booty.
But when it came to me, his attitude
Not
wasn't
even
so
Abbot
good.
Francisco was worthy of his pussy.
I'm so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't
Only to
understand.
him, huh?
Ah, I see.
He was
I
born with a
always
widow's
wondered
peak, and they
about
knew he would be
Father.
evil, so they had to give him up.
It's you, isn't it? You are Angelo.
No. Well, he explains why.
Well, they
Marcello
say
hates him
time
in a sec.
heals all wounds. Let's hope you're living
Maybe
here
it'll be
will
not
make
in a
everything
flashback,
all right.
It won't.
so we can
From
see
It won't
it.
be all
onwards,
it won't be
this will
sepia
be
tone.
your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother who was born from an affair between my father and one of the maids. And that was Marcello. If I hadn't been born, he'd have been next in line to my father. But when I was born,
Dude, that's not your
Marcello and
fault.
his mother were thrown out of the house with nothing to their names. She died soon afterwards. He had no one. So he ended up at the abbey, hating me and my father for
He
all
should
those
only
years.
hate your father.
Yeah, but story building, man. Widow's Peak.
He's dumb.
Evil.
As his hate grew, so did his widow's peak.
Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine.
King Trode's like, dude,
Still,
I look like
c'est la
this.
vie.
That's nothing.
My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died.
My daughter's a
Left me
horse.
to take the consequences.
Things
I'm the only
can't
one
get
left
much
for
worse
Marcello
than
to hate
this.
now.
I was a king.
In a way, I can't say I blame him. And it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. Certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Myella Abbey, anyway.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Now you're gonna suffer exhaustion next time you're in battle. Because you didn't get any sleep.
Wait!
He had a short rest. Look at his Naruto run. I got really stuck on one part of the game when I was on my first actual playthrough of the game.
It's okay, we got Boomerang.
Yeah, well, I know where to go now, so I can tell you where to go. Open the thing.
Steal from the people who are nice enough to give us bed for the night.
Now save. Pray your sins away because you just stole from them.
I must confess, I stole the status nut from your closet.
Do you think that's how saving works in this game? It's because you're just jacking every one of items throughout the entire game. Feel bad.
I have to tell someone. I've been stealing from everyone in the entire world and breaking their stuff.
We're just travelers.
I don't even
Please
need their
forgive
stuff.
us. I have boomerang. You have like all the money in the world.
I do.
I do. Bless you. Brownies!
Yes! Get them! All I need is Jessica and Bussy.
It's cool too because once you get the Gringham Whip, you can hit anyone. You hit all enemies. Like regardless of group or not.
Angelo learned whack.
That's the death spell, so that could potentially kill people.
Oh, so he goes and whacks somebody.
Yeah.
Becomes an arrow soldier. Attack increases by 10 when he's equipped with a bow. Lens flare. I hate lens flare added to things.
It's cool for 2004.
Well, lens flare is a camera mistake. It's not meant to be something that you try to emulate, you know?
Mom. It's your mom asking for you to move the treadmill.
Again.
You're like, yeah.
What was wrong with where it was before?
So what's cool about certain, so that specific enemies was a mom, and the it's a part of a group that makes one big enemy, like a Power Ranger thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that one's name is Mum. The next one is Bo, and then the third one is Jum, and then the last one is Bo.
No cum.
And then they all come together and make Mumbo Jumbo. Isn't that amazing? Attributes improve. He's growing way too quick for everyone else.
Axe Royale. Is that a Royale with cheese?
He's a big boss. Kerplunk. Kerplunk sacrifices all of your MP and HP with Yangus and revives everyone else to full health and MP.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good when you suck at the game and it's your first time playing and you're fighting the like secret boss post game.
Did that say she becomes the chief of staff?
I have no clue. Probably. What was the bonus?
I don't know. It was just like the new title for staff is she becomes chief of staff.
There's also a boss later on in the game that's super goofy. It's like a black jazz boss. And he's like, come on now, let's sing it. See, there's Bo.
They look like the Kais, kinda. Like King Kai.
Wait. Oh, like the lesser Kais?
Yeah.
Bussy is level 30.
Yes.
He's level 18. Did you know that Jessica's 17?
Whoosh. I did not know that.
Yeah, she's 17. She got Tiggle Bitties. Multi-shot.
Multi-shot. I did it.
Now he has the best thing. He actually gets this really cool attack in swords once you get to 100 with swords, called Lightning Storm. and it just destroys every enemy on screen.
So now that I have multi-shot, I should just forego air bows and just put everything into swords. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you still get good attacks for the bows. So okay, so you'd think a metal slime knight would give you a lot of EXP, right?
Yeah, you'd think so. It's a metal slime.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It gives you regular XP and they die just the same as every enemy.
Because it's the
Get
knight.
milk!
It's the knight
Rape
that's
the cow.
monster. Oh, look, another cow to rape.
Rape the cows!
Even though it is, like, you know, medically proven that it relieves the stress of the milk that you produce.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, cows can
know
become in pain if they aren't milked regularly.
Oh. Are they always in need of milking, or do they need to have a calf to be milked?
I think they're always in need of being milked. Like, I don't
Okay,
think
but
they
it's
even
not right.
need to have a baby.
Okay, if that's the case, then yeah. It's not rape.
Animal rights! Animals are
It's not like
people
I'm eating.
too! I got like
I mean, you
6
could always
milk.
argue that... You can always argue that, like, it's natural to eat an animal.
Yeah, but
Yes, it
then,
is.
then people will say, oh, if it's natural to eat an animal, then why don't we eat people? People are animals.
Because that's
dumb.
killing someone.
That's a dumb argument, but
Well, you could argue that it would be okay to eat, like, dead people.
then you have to argue that, well, then we should wait for animals to die of natural causes, and then we can eat them.
They are being killed by natural causes. We killed them.
Just think of the overpopulation that animals would deal with if they weren't used for food. though.
Yeah. You mean like the human race?
Yeah.
You can get better items here.
Yay for
It's a
better
scantha.
items.
So a scantha's like a really depressed kingdom. Look how dull it is.
The Kingdom of Depression.
Go.
Okay, that's
Go in the well.
I want to get weapons first.
Items. Okay.
Always weapon shop and armor shop first. That.
Short bow.
Would like to
Oh,
buy
look what I see.
short bow.
Look what I see. 2 under the short bow.
Ooh, it's actually
It's-
weaker.
Never mind.
If only I could dual wield.
That would be cool.
There you go. Have yourself a bow.
What is the first item?
It's a dagger for Jessica.
That's trash. I recommend buying a sword.
The steel broadsword.
Yeah, just in case you want to use swords. So we have a.
Sword. It's 2,000 gold coins, please. Who's gonna carry the goods?
Just put it in your bag.
Well, there's always room in your bag.
So like.
So sad.
Well, the king is in a depression. So the rest of the kingdom is depressed because they're like, ugh. I think the maid is the best character in this part of the story. Bronze shield.
I don't know.
You cannot sell anything
Oh, I don't.
because you have max money.
Ah, no.
She's a little like Irish maid, and she's adorable. Are you gonna let Jessica rock the bunny outfit the whole game?
I don't see why not.
Since, you know, you're just too good already. Just get her better, like, shields and accessories to boost her defense.
Yeah,
Defense here and there.
it sounds pretty good.
She's the only... There's only one outfit that the hero can get that'll change his outfit. In this game. In the DS version, every character has an appearance changing piece of clothing. The hero gets this, like, weird white dapper-ish outfit. The Metal King armor changes his outfit, and the Dragovian armor changes his outfit. And Jessica gets a school outfit in the DS version, which is what I had her wear, because she looks nice. She has a little bun, little ponytail bun. I'm gonna buy another toy bin.
I don't care for the way turbans actually look in real life. I'm like, how does that not unwrap?
I think it's tightly wrapped, so... I don't know. I do not know. You could also give the scale shield, like one of the ones you don't need use for, to Angelo.
He can use a bow and a shield at the same time?
You can have it equipped, but yeah.
That's weird.
Just transfer to Angelo. Well, he has it on his arm, and it's like light enough to where he can use it. Yes.
Alright.
Isn't that cool?
She's
and
wearing it.
Go to your alchemy pot real quick before you organize your items.
That train is so loud.
It's not Monday. Go to Jessica. Put that in. And then go to Yangus and put in the shield. And then start. I want to see if that works.
Let's see.
Oh! It worked!
Alright, so what's it gonna be then?
I think it's gonna be a snakeskin whip, which is better than her thorn whip.
Nice. Okay, now I
You can also go down the thing, the whale.
The whale.
I think you
now
get...
I will go down the whale.
The whale. I think you get a lady ring. Yeah, you get a lady ring. It has garbage defense, so you don't even need it.
It's like my lady lumps. My lumps, my lumps, my lovely lady lumps.
You can get a few alchemy recipes through these bookshelves. It takes you a few minutes to go through all of them.
Okay. Give me alchemy recipe. Leatherworking and introduction for Poncho. Cool. Cool. Animal pelt and animal pelt.
I think you need 2 magical beast hides.
Well, that could work. Great rocks. Okay, we can make great rocks now.
Protect your noggin.
Stone axe and a certain kind of hat. Okay, stone hard hat.
I don't know exactly how you make that, but we'll figure it out.
Shelves lined with books related to cows, including the Cow Whisperer. I don't learn a cheese recipe. Now, if I make something and I don't have the recipe for it, do I gain the recipe for it?
Hmm?
So I don't have the snakeskin whip recipe. do I gain the snake skin whip recipe from making it?
I do not know.
I guess we'll find out.
It doesn't matter because you have it made. Isn't it cool how really crappy items make such a good whip?
It is pretty cool.
And then you can mix the leather or the snakeskin whip with something else to make
the dragon skin whip.
You actually can. I think I got rid of mine, so I wasn't able to do it. And I was like, oh, damn. So I just have to wait until I get the Gringham whip.
It's all good. Ugh. Stretch it, stretch.
Are you ever cold during winter and you like grab your ding-a-ling in bed? So you're like
your hands are cold and you're like, ooh, warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I remember being at Disneyland once and it was raining and it was really cold. So my hands were like freezing and I'm like, can we leave already? Because you guys have been talking to your friends and smoking this whole time. And we haven't been doing anything. So I wanted to go home real bad. You can go to the houses too, break some items, steal. So when we were almost to the car, we were at like the bottom of the parking structure, and I had to use the bathroom. And I thought I burned myself because it was like so warm in contrast to my ice cold hands. So I like vaporized my fingertip.
Love you too.
Was that your mammy?
Yeah, my mammy's home from work.
Hello, Carrie. She is gone, so.
She waves at you and quietly says hello because she doesn't want to be picked up on mic.
Oh, okay. I accept
She's a
your
scaredy cat.
She a wuss.
Like, you should see how hesitant she is whenever I'm recording to even come around because she's like, the camera's not on, is it?
That rennet powder is, if you mix that with the milk, freshly bottled milk,
you get cheese.
You can go and do, yeah, you make cheese.
I remember because I got the recipe for it in that church.
Oh, I did not see. If you went through in one of those side doors, you can get some items. Or you can come back later for those items
I will
and
go back
continue.
later. For now, I'm gonna go talk to the sobbing king.
He doesn't come out during the day, I don't think.
Oh, so I have to go to the inn and wait till night?
Yeah, you're like, you will see what's the problem at nighttime. And then you're like, what? It's such a mystery. I would just raid the castle real quick.
Raid
Get
the castle.
items. Steal it. You're like, this medal was so precious to my beloved dead wife.
Oh, you mean this medal?
Yeah, I'm just making a joke, but you steal it, and then he like tries to go look for it, and he's like, where has it gone? Sasha?
I love you, and I miss you. I showed my mother the whale version of it.
The Snoop Dogg version?
Yeah, the Snoop Dogg version.
They're both equally great.
And the race car version. And now
It's
every
so-
now and then we'll just go together.
Isn't it funny what the internet can make?
It is.
See how, like, edgy and depressing he is? He's got, like, black all over his castle.
He's in mourning.
Don't go through there. That'll just bring you outside the castle.
You're always just a little too late. It's because of the delay, though. I can't date Jessica.
No. A good thing it didn't, like, transition to the black screen.
Is that like
Okay, now
where
go
I'm
to the-
supposed to go or something?
No, I'm just trying to get you the items. See, you needed that 42 gold. Now you're supposed to go to the top of the castle. Since you raided everybody.
What black screen were you talking about, though?
You know when you transition, like, to another area of a... like a room?
Oh, like this?
Like that. Yeah. The black screen.
The loading door. Up. And up. Hey! The whip is done.
You can go to the alchemy pot.
Nope, this is what happens whenever I press select.
Oh, okay, never mind. So just exit and go to the pause menu. And go to the alchemy pot.
And we can make some cheese.
Cheese.
Snake skin whip.
See, now you have a better whip for Jessica. Or, yeah, Jessica.
Let us make cheese. Still haven't used any of the cheese.
No. I recommend, since my OCD is going all over the place, I'm gonna recommend you organize your bag.
I will organize after I make cheese.
Yeah, make cheese.
What does the red mold
Run that. I think that makes a type of cheese. I don't know what that does. I make the good stuff and not like the usable items in combat type stuff.
I don't know, I'm just making stuff.
Just to make it, yeah. That'd be cool if you could level up the alchemy pot via, like, if you make this amount of items, it levels up and you can, it's an instant use instead of waiting forever. See, look at the power she has now. Isn't she so much stronger?
No. 99, 90.
See, it's better.
It is better.
That's 9 more damage.
Alright, so... Wait.
Sort.
By
type.
There we go.
There you go.
And now that you got me thinking about it...
Organize everything. Put the unequipped items in your bag first.
I kind of want to discard them. But who knows
You
what
can
could be useful.
You can, like, use old equipment for new items. So just in case, you're like, oh, I missed.
Wasn't there a faster way to do this? I don't remember.
No. Oh yeah, there was. That's the organized items, the unequipped items. Go in your bag.
There
There you go.
Yeah. Why's everything always on no?
So that hairband for Jessica, you want to keep that? Because that turns into once you get a bunny tail, which you get later on, you can make bunny ears. Isn't it great?
That's pretty great.
And then once you get enough mini medals, you get the bunny outfit. And then you can make a good team for the monster arena. And you can get fishnet stockings, and then Jessica will be a bunny girl with a whip. It's great.
Well, she shall be.
I never thought Akira Toriyama could make sexy things.
Well, he made Android
Because-
18.
Well, yeah, but that's like newer Dragon Ball stuff. Older Dragon Ball, it was like just that like kiddie pervy stuff.
Alright,
And then I never-
everything is organized.
My OCD is complete. Or go back to the bag and sort once again because you put more items in the
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
Sort items. That time.
God dang it.
I hate that the default is no.
Wait, I didn't
No,
look
no.
around up here.
No, you
I
didn't.
went up to the roof to sort my items and then leave.
Cutscene. See, this is the best character in this part of the game. This part of the story.
I like a little
Everything
shuffle.
all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emma, the maid.
Emmer.
Emmer.
Sorry, any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty.
Isn't she cute?
I'll be
pretty
sure to
cute.
bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty.
I want you to say your name
Please
again.
answer me.
It's me,
Make sure you're all right.
Emmer.
Very well. We'll leave you in peace.
She says other names with an R at the end for some reason. It's great.
Anything with an A at the end?
Some things. Like, she's like, Queen Sashar. She's trying to say Sasha. Look at his blank stare.
Alright, open it.
Why would you keep your king's room on the roof of the castle?
I don't know.
It's such a danger.
Harder to get to?
You know,
Because you gotta go through everybody
how many
in
people-
the castle?
no, but I know,
Anything
like,
either.
imagine if you're a monster that can fly. You're like, I can kill the king from the top.
Then you gotta get through the wall and the locked door.
Pretty sure a
He was
monster
such a
can
benevolent
break it.
and wise king when the queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
It's okay, Emmer.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I
Emmer.
need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this,
Busser.
the country... I just don't know what to suggest.
Jessica.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther?
Scanther.
A scandal.
I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning
Oh,
for
it's
the late
because
Queen
she's-
began. 2 years
She's
ago.
not British.
No, she is.
He comes
Or she's not
down to the
British,
royal
she's
suite in
Irish.
Lloyd,
Yeah,
but
there it
dark, he'll
is.
grant you an
That's why
audience.
she says the ers.
I realise that that must
I
seem
re-
you return after dark. You'll see yourselves.
This is great.
I realize.
No, English people do it too. Right?
Not to that.
I make fun of them all the time when they get mad. They're like, "No, I don't." I'm like, "Yeah, you do. You just don't realize. You don't realize it."
After dark.
I didn't realize. It's so great. Yeah, go to the inn and then rest till nighttime. I didn't realize how funny she was.
You always noticed the Immer and the Sashar, but never the
Rearlize. I guess I just toned it out every time. I think there are some things you can raid here. I'm not too sure. You can check.
I will check after I spend the night because I'm already talking to him.
Rest until evening. 40
40
gold coins, that's too expensive.
Can I Jew you down to 20?
Let me do a persuasion check. Is that what you would do? A persuasion?
Yeah. For discounts and stuff, it's persuasion. You give me a good good argument.
What if I get a
persuasion?
What if I do a natural 20 and then she's like?
Then you get the highest. Yeah. You get the highest discount possible. I have a table.
What's the highest?
I don't remember actually. I think it's like 90% off.
Oh, and you just have to times it by 0.9.
By whatever is the
item.
Yeah, okay. Whatever the base price is, I just times it by 0.9, and then that's
Isn't
how much
it so coincidental that I got a golden nugget when she's like, "Give me this amount of money," and that's how much money I needed.
Yeah.
Was it? That was chance, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
It's always chance. That's why I'm like, there's 1,000 choices that this die can choose from. Why is it only giving you the good stuff? That's where all of your natural 20s are going. It's all your luck for your natural 20s is going to your rod of many things.
I thought I got a natural 20 for like something this last game. It was like super insignificant, but
I think it was for you to tell Miss Thalia that you were the shark or something.
Oh yeah, it's something super minuscule that doesn't even, not even an attack.
Doesn't matter. Hey.
Yeah. I think you have to go to Emmer.
I'm gonna go upstairs, raid his room while he's out of it.
Yeah, I forgot to remind you that. Good thing you remembered.
He's just gonna be down there sniffing the butt stench on the throne.
Oh, he doesn't have anything.
I'll just steal his bed.
King Trode's like, Bussy, where did you get this bed from? Oh, I stole it from the king of a scanther.
Emmer, where are you?
I didn't realize.
Oh.
She's so cute.
Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite?
The what? Cord? No, I didn't take the cord. Why is the cord gone?
Hmm?
It's probably underneath, like,
the party?
No, my cord for my PS4 controller is apparently gone. And I guess it's dying.
I must explain.
And my mother can't
use it. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense.
Caused?
Did he say cars?
Yeah.
He's never been quite the same since Queen Sashar died 2 years ago.
Sashar.
If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small.
Don't you mean
Lots
Smarl?
of very strange stories.
Smarl.
I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it.
Would you like to stop the recording soon, or do you want to keep going?
I'm so busy with work here.
That's up to you. We've been recording for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
Munchie, why are you just looking at her?
Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true?
Is Munchie actually MC-kun? And the human is like blank staring at people because it's actually just a robot controlled by the mouse?
Maybe it's just a fairy
No,
tale.
it's a...
If there's any chance it might be
He
true,
just
then
has
I have
a
to
greater
try and help the
purpose
king.
later.
I wish I could go
Like,
and ask her myself, but there's
post-game.
so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own.
You have to beat the game in order to know what
I'm
Munchie
really
is.
counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge.
Yeah, you said that before.
I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please.
So you gotta leave the... You have to go outside of Ascanther. And
Outside
talk
of
to King
Ascanther.
Trode. Yeah, you gotta go talk to King Trode.
Alright, but would you like me to save and quit for now?
This won't take too long, so might as well just like finish this part of the game since you're at super high level.
Okie smoky.
So after you talk to King Trode, you must zoom to the Riverside Bridge, or Riverside Chapel.
Can do.
And then we will meet Ishmari.
I see.
The 5th party member.
Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
If I was her king, she would be pregnant already.
A faithful
She'd be my new
is the
Sashar.
most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea?
Why don't kings, like,
Very well.
bang their...
Now this is an order. I want you to help
pretty sure
this
they
maid
do.
with
They're-
her request.
No, but you know how they're always like... Maids are
I beg
commoners.
a detour.
It's like the commoners are usually the
Quickly, it won't be a problem.
the more attractive ones anyway.
Commoners are the freaks anyway.
No, but they're also more attractive.
You must lend a hand.
Like in a movie. Every movie ever. Like, look at all the nobles, they're all ugly. Like, look at Cinderella.
Yeah.
See, you shouldn't have this many spells yet.
Zoom.
Go over? Yeah, Riverside Chapel.
Shit.
You know, I didn't know you could go over, so when I played this game for like the first time, I thought you just had to walk everywhere. Like,
Everywhere
you could only
after a
go...
certain point.
Yeah, so I would always just zoom to Simpleton,
Oh wait, it's
and then
the
walk,
house,
or...
isn't it?
Yeah, go to the house. Since Queen Sashar died. Actually, sleep the night at the inn real quick? At the chapel?
Why, because
That
she'll
way
be
it makes
asleep?
it makes it a lot cooler, in my opinion. Donation of 10 gold coins. Let's get a lot of donations.
Yay! It's daytime now.
Since Queen Sashar died,
I've realized.
I've realized.
I've caused a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Ding. Your cheese is
Cheese.
done. So the best sword in the game is a katana.
Is it made out of cheese?
No, it's called the King Dragovian sword. Its hilt has like a little dragon on it, and it has like a red. The blade has a red shine on it. pretty cool,
Pretty
in my
cool.
opinion. Boo-doo-boo.
Dang, girl. Dang, girl. Well, I already knew that, but dang, girl.
I already knew the boomerang would deliver.
I like how that book talking about boomerangs was like, they're amazing except for their low attack power. And I'm like, what low attack power?
Yeah, well, to be fair, you should only be at like level 18, right? Or less right here. You gotta talk to the old lady.
Are you her grandmother? The grandmother.
I'm getting a bit old now. You're like an old hag.
It's said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly fairy tale, though I'm afraid I can't tell you whether it's true or not. It gets so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out.
I'm sure the man with the boomerang can handle it.
I throw my boomerang then into the room full of enemies. The boomerang.
Now go back. You have to go back. You have to go down there, that little.
This way. My boomerang flies through the window and takes out the enemies.
Go behind the house.
Behind the house.
Behind the house. Yeah.
That's your first shot with a bow, Angelo. Hope
It
you
looks
enjoy.
cooler once he does. Oh my god, I hate when my brother doesn't close the door. So annoying. Go behind the house.
I am
You
behind.
go down
the
there.
house. And go down here.
Yeah, the trail. There's nothing.
Ah, I
Just
still have
go
my
along.
bow.
Go along this little riverbank. Don't you hate when people don't close their door? They walk in, and then they leave it wide open. The whole point of it being closed is I want it to be closed and have my privacy.
Yeah, I have this little wall around me, so even if my door is open, I can just stand behind it. It's made out of doors. My grandmother
Door
just found some doors at like a 3 metal slimes.
You can use Executioner now.
But yes, but what could I use to?
Use Starburst Throw. I want to know what that looks like.
I need to.
Just attack all of them. Just attack, because they'll all be hit.
Multi-shot?
Yeah.
No! No! They're not affected by it!
That looks so cool.
Come on! No!
See, this is like the problem with metal slimes.
No!
Just keep attacking. Nah.
That would have been 3! That would have
Don't
been
worry,
so much experience!
Do not worry.
That would have been like 60,000 experience, dude.
Once you go to Castle of Trodain, you will obtain the ability to fight liquid metal slimes. Liquid metal slimes, what you ask? They are slimes made of liquid metal. And they give 10,000 EXP each.
Like base?
Yeah. 10,000 and then times 16.
So 160,000 apiece.
Yeah, you'll get like a few level ups from that.
I should. Just a few, like 1 or 2 here or there.
That's the most enemies you've encountered so far. 6.
It was nice.
16.
Yeah. Increases maximum MP by 50 when she's using a staff. She becomes a gorgeous lady. Chances of making monsters fall in love with her increases.
Is she a sexy lady?
No, she's a
what was her title for
gorgeous
that?
lady. She's
so gorgeous is above sexy?
Well, I would also say that beautiful is more flattering than sexy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like if a woman called you beautiful or sexy, you'd prefer the beautiful?
It depends on the situation. Like in an everyday situation, I would prefer beautiful. But if I'm like attempting to be sexy, then
see, my cousin was called beautiful when he was working at the Shell gas station. Metal slime. So, but she was like a an addict lady that called him beautiful. He's like, it's so disrespectful.
Nah. Get him! Get him, Ruggers! Why are they so fast?
You have a chance to kill it again, though.
Yeah. Unless it runs, like, immediately.
That might happen, actually. Ow!
I get this really sad face every time they run away.
It's so disrespectful, too, because they run away so quick.
Like, sometimes immediately.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine actually farming those things, though.
Will they only ever take 1 hit point, no matter how strong I get?
Yeah. That's how high their defense is. You have to do a critical. Like, you can... sometimes, in my line of farming for them, I've gotten a critical hit here and there from regular attacks.
Mummies are pretty strong, boys. I remember one of them gave me like 3,000.
For one of them?
For one of them.
An orb of pure hatred. See, those things never affect MC-Kun.
You can't curse
He is-
MC-Kun
He's protected.
by fate. Oh, I guess it wasn't as much as I thought it was. 5,376. Yay!
It's enough for a level up.
Please allocate the skill points. Yes. Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Give it to me.
He's maxed out in all of them already.
It becomes a big league brainer. Yay! Learn Squelch. It becomes a dream boat.
Fuddle.
Can't wait until he learns Puff Puff.
He does not learn Puff Puff because he has no titty.
Say that goes.
You can come back here later. If you don't want to encounter as many enemies, you have an ability called Holy Protection.
But how would I level up if I didn't encounter it?
You don't need to level up right now.
Level 99 before we're halfway through the game.
I would not be surprised if that happened.
That's what I'm going for. Doesn't seem like there's much to explore in here. Yes! Oh, yeah. Things are starting to get tougher, though.
Barely.
No, I'm poisoned. Oh, no. Am I still poisoned? I am. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. I love being overpowered. It's one of the greatest feelings ever, depending on the game. Are you a kind of box? That's a wizard staff.
You know those, like, math games in middle school you would play?
I do.
But you didn't actually play those and you went to, like, the addictive, like, funnyjunk.com type games? Like albino black sheep games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time after school. We would play those stupid, like, hacked versions of games where you just started off with tons of money.
I would always go to Newgrounds, actually. Just play Flash games.
Yeah. I played, something called, I think it was called Block Swords, where it's this, like, rectangular prism that you moved around and had to get through the hole properly. It was a different puzzle each level. Obviously got harder and harder. Playboy Knight.
Playboy Knight. Sarcastic snigger.
That's the closest thing you'll be able to say towards the N-word.
It means to laugh.
I know.
To chuckle. Fat bats.
They are fat.
You know that I would totally have every single party member using boomerangs if I could.
A boomerang?
That would be so broken.
What? A boomerang?
Every single person using a boomerang?
Only Eric can use boomerangs in 11.
Then he is the best character.
Well, he's also the character that can do the duplicate mixed with victimizer when they just so it just does all the damage in the world. Use holy protection so you can get through this quicker.
Alright, fine. Yeah!
That's the first time that's happened.
Oh, they don't really survive long enough to have a chance.
That is true. They kind of just die in the first turn. Magic. Holy protect. Causes weaker monsters, even though every monster is weak.
Well, that just means there's no chance of me getting attacked.
Unless, like, secret boss fight comes out of nowhere.
So strong.
Which there is none. There's no boss fight for a while, actually. You went the wrong way, sir.
I didn't notice a different way.
There was a little hill you passed.
But wouldn't that be, like, totally broken?
What?
If everyone could equip boomerangs? Oh,
For
there it is.
Horde? That was what you missed. For Horde enemies, yeah. If it's a boss, then boomerangs don't do that much.
I beg to differ. Ooh. So how long does the Holy Protection last? Will I get a thing that says that it wore off?
Yeah, you found a map. So now you can look around when you press square.
I think that's all that's up.
There's a chest up here somewhere with a Templar sword, I believe.
That would be good if anybody used swords.
I mean, it would only be usable by Sir Angelo.
I will go up to the very top. Hey, it's night somehow now.
You just have to wait here for a bit.
Item? Item? No, I don't. Just wait and stare at the moon. Oh, I'm waiting for the shadow to reach the center, huh?
Yeah. This guy does not know how to close my door. It's kind of annoying. Really? No, not kind of. It is annoying. I'm like trying to talk to someone. I assume you're gonna cut this waiting out of the video.
No, I'm gonna just fast forward it a little bit.
Subject everyone to it.
Yup. It's just
It's
gonna be
almost
fast
there.
forwarded.
It's almost there.
Yeah, you can do it.
Then you will meet Ishmari of the moon. The land of the moon shadow. What?
I just thought it was funny how, like, slowly it was going.
Look, it's all magical now.
Now it's a door.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Beetlejuice door. You draw a door, knock 3 times.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Did you watch the Transformers movies?
I watched a few of them. I didn't care for them.
Wasn't the sound design, like, just the best part of that movie?
I don't remember.
Like, you know that noise that Transformers make, where they're like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. I
You remember that from the cartoon?
It was pretty okay. Like, you say sound design, and I immediately think of Shia LaBeouf's voice. And I hate Shia LaBeouf's
like,
voice.
No, I'm talking about the noises that the creatures would make in a movie.
Keeper of the Moon Shadowland.
What is this voice?
It's Ishmari.
Welcome to my realm.
It sounds like a lady trying to make her voice deep.
It kind of does.
So is this basically like the god of the moon?
I think. I'm not sure.
God of the Moon is a tranny.
Many moons have waxed and waned since human foot last trod this earth. Weary travelers, I welcome you now to the land of the moon shadow.
This sounds like Fulana.
Enlighten me. What
bit.
desire opened the moon shadow window?
It's
on
like the
this
only
land?
voice Fulana could pull off.
No words.
I
Your
am
shoes
Ishmari.
can tell the tale.
Let me read
Keep
your
up.
shoes.
Do you remember Fulana?
I do remember Fulana.
He unfriended me because
So,
he couldn't hurt my feelings.
Pavan longs to be reunited with his dearly beloved Sashar.
He's like, well, what if I called you a faggot? I'm like, I don't care.
You stand amazed, mouths agape
And then-
in wonderment.
It was all over a conversation about how I think
I have yet
how
to
Edward Elric
uncloud
doesn't deserve a
your
happy
eyes.
ending. And that's why I like the original Full Metal better.
Children of the light of day, do you believe that memories are yours alone?
I don't like this voice.
Why
Your
not?
clothes, houses,
Also, what is up with you?
tables
This
and chairs,
this dude being like, oh, so the
sky,
king is like
the land,
hoping to die soon,
they too remember.
so that he
Silently.
can join his
They
Sashar.
sleep in a dream world of
Good thing for
memories.
you, Ishmari only shows up in the game like 2 times. So you won't have to hear his voice much.
The moon's light may give shape to these dreams.
This
These
seems like a very
memories.
important person to only show up twice.
I cannot.
Nah,
serve
he only
as
shows up
daughter
2
of the
times.
sun
Always gotta
from
have
her
that
eternal sleep.
that
But
Potara
perhaps I
on the
can
freaking
end your friend's
character.
waking nightmare.
That mystical, otherworldly person that shows up.
Yeah.
I am the supreme guy of this land.
I wear
me
a
to the
circlet on
castle.
my head with a bead.
Lead me to the scene of Pavan's
He does have a
misery.
Potara earring.
Joins the party. Oh, you're like a non-combatant type, aren't you?
Yeah, he's like bangers.
Alright, so we take him.
It's kind of
to-
funny how you said, is that the 5th party member? And I said no, and it's he joined your party anyway. So yeah, he is a 5th party member. This is kind of a boring realm to live in. Like, imagine spending eternity here. Wouldn't that suck?
Wow, so we
You have
just
to go up. You have to go upstairs.
we just
Everyone's asleep.
get rid of all of that other stuff to get there, huh?
Mm-hmm. You can always return to that place if you want to search for any missing chests.
Oh no, I'm fine now. My wife is dead, but I'm okay now.
Oh, grieving soul,
No, he doesn't do that.
may the moon's rays trace the scenes enacted here long ago.
You don't like his voice?
No.
Why not?
It's like it's trying to be soothing, but he sucks. Daisy?
Princess Daisy. This is Luigi. He left Mario. Why does Pavan have that weird little noodle? He has like a macaroni noodle on his neck.
Oh, you mean his hair curl?
Yeah, his macaroni noodle.
A dream?
Dream? An illusion? No. No, I remember this. Ew.
No, I remember this. You.
I want her ghost to be like, I never loved you.
Is
He just kills himself.
What
He
is
commits
wrong?
toaster bath.
Sashar.
No, it's
Sashar.
I've
Yeah,
missed
You
it's
didn't say it
pronounced
right.
Sashar.
These 2 years I've thought of nothing but you. Ever since you passed away.
How pathetic do you have to be
You're
to,
not
like,
still fretting about this
not get
morning's
over it
missive, are you?
for 2
You
years?
mustn't. You made
Well-
the right decision.
I wouldn't say that it's necessarily pathetic to not get over it in like...
Okay, so the way he went about it
Yeah,
is
the way he
pathetic,
went
where he's
about
just,
it
like,
is pathetic.
groveling and crying all for 2 years straight.
Just
Come on, get over
smelling
yourself.
the throne stench where she once sat.
Everybody
Before
believes
she
in
died,
you.
he's like,
You must stand
Sashar,
tall and proud.
don't bathe for like
Scantha is your country.
a good week.
Yeah, you're about to die. I need something to remember you by. Let's make sure the scent is what it is.
So it's just like nasty
Oh, yes.
vaginal
I
fluids
have
wiped on
news.
the throne.
The innkeeper's dog has had a puppy. He wants us to think of a name.
Wow,
For a puppy.
You're really, you mix really well with the commoners, I guess. If they're like,
Is that?
oh, we had a puppy.
Let's have our king name him.
Let's have our king name a
It's not
puppy.
like you. It's not like you lost everyone in your life that you cared about. You just lost your wife. Yes, that sucks, but get over it.
You know, it's not like you have to stop being in love with her and marry someone else. Just
A puppy.
don't be a
say?
bitch
Yeah, you can
about
always.
it.
It's like
What do you think? No doubt you.
you have a
always
banging
think
maid that
of a
wants
good
to
name for it.
get up in you.
Yeah, let her
King
up in there,
Pavan.
man.
Why?
King
If you
Pavan, it's
thought of a
Emmer.
name, then
I
I'm
wanna
sure
pound your
it's
pussy.
Splendid. Tell me.
I mean, she's good at
Surely
cleaning.
you have a suggestion too.
Let her clean you out.
A name for this puppy.
But I'm sure you.
I got my
Shush now, Pavan.
shush.
The name you came up with would
Shut
be
your
simply
mouth.
Perfect.
Shut
What if
your
her?
mouth, you stupid idiot.
What if her ghost
My
was like
dear king,
grabbed his face
you're
like
a
in the
wise
real
and
version
kind
and was
man.
like, "Shut
should
up!
follow
Stop
your
being a
own
pathetic little
instincts."
bitch." And then he's
I
like,
was
"You
planning
know
to use the
what?
name you thought
You're
of.
right."
That's all I can say.
I think that would make this a lot better.
Yes. She was always like that. Always giving me so much.
If only it was this
encouragement.
easy to give someone a backbone.
Sasha.
Just, what do you mean, this easy? I had to, like, transcend dimensions and show visions of ghosts.
Sasha. Why?
But
are
it
you
didn't
always
seem too
so
hard to do it. You just had to walk up like a little hill. And it was nighttime.
But those 10 seconds that I had to wait for the shadow
Because
to
my
go all the
mother
way to
gives
the
me
wall,
strength.
that
Oh
was
yeah,
the
that
hard
was too
part.
difficult.
But she passed.
I don't know if I can do that.
Waiting patiently, the bane of my existence.
I never told you, but I was very timid as a child, so weak and afraid. And every day, my mother would try hard to encourage me. When she died, I was so sad and lonely. But then I realized,
That I could just
I
walk up a
realized-
hill and see some ghosts.
if I went back to my old weak self, I would have nothing left of my mother at all. It would be just as if
You think
she
she
had never
realized?
existed.
I think she realized.
That's good.
It would have been just as if she had never existed.
I realized I
Xersted.
had to be strong.
I
I must
realized.
remember her words of encouragement and everything she
Do you think
taught me.
Pavan's just looking at them, those two standing over there while the guy's like playing his harp?
That way, she'll live on
It's like,
inside me
this
for
is-
always.
It's really hard to concentrate whenever you two randos are in the way of my epiphany.
We're giving you the epiphany, shut up.
You're right. I should be more like you.
You should, Pervern.
Shall we go out onto the terrace?
Shall we go out onto
So
the
nice
terrace?
today.
This is where she died.
Enjoy the breeze together.
That's where she died.
She fell over the railing.
What if Ishmari just, like, put infinite Tsukuyomi on Pavan and, like, made him watch her death over and over again? Get over it! Or I'm gonna show this to you for eternity.
I want to show this to you until you don't care that she's falling off the side.
He just becomes emotionally numb to everything.
Country stretches before us as
It's like,
far as the
these
eye
are the
can
new
see.
rules of my country.
Oh, Ascantha is
All
so
puppies that you
turns-
want me to name must die.
It's like those black
Yes.
drapes over the castle become stained in blood red.
My darling.
The blood of the puppies will
For
soothe
people to
the
live their
drapes of
lives
the
happily.
kingdom.
The taxes will increase to 60%.
Sashar would want this.
Soldiers! Should no one be able to pay, feel free to hang them on the spot.
I remember.
He becomes like a dictator king instead of a... He's an evil monarch.
I will have no magic in my kingdom!
Forgive me, Sasha.
Bring that forerunner playing the harp over here.
I'm sorry for being
But I
so
am
sad and
Ishmari.
lonely.
And like he gets hung.
You, boy, did you
Boomerang.
trip
I
into
finally
me?
awoken from my long and terrible nightmare.
Put the orphans in the field. They will mine the rocks.
The farmer will decapitate them while mowing down the cornfield.
Like all of the
he's
crops begin growing red because of the blood that waters the fields.
Waters the field in children's corpses.
My name is no longer King Pavan. I am now Pervern.
Pervert. Why aren't they wearing black anymore?
I don't know, I guess they just had a feeling that today would be the day that they didn't have to mourn.
Do you think they forgot they were supposed to be depressed?
I was like, good thing,
Never
it was
again
good timing that
will
we
I
put on
forget the
regular
things Sasha
colored
told me.
clothes for him to get over it.
It felt like a
You know,
dream,
that
but I
feast looks
believe
kind of
what I
dull.
saw. Thank you. Thank
Yeah, it
you
looks
so
low poly.
much.
It doesn't look
Thanks
like
to
it would
you
taste very
and
good.
Emma, I've finally woken up
It's
from an
not like
unbearable
anime
nightmare.
food
Now
or the food
I can
from
be a proper king
Final
to my
Fantasy
people again.
15.
I cannot thank you enough. If there is
Even
ever
the one
anything I
food
can
item
do
that
for
they
you,
do actively
do
talk
not
about in
hesitate
Kingdom
to
Hearts sounds kind of good. Salty
I
sweet
swear,
ice cream.
I will do
I
anything
think
in
the
my
tart
power to repay you.
that
Anything at all.
Little
I can do
Chef
to help.
makes in Kingdom Hearts 3 looks pretty good.
Kingdom Hearts
Farewell,
3
my
isn't
friends.
canon.
May fortune ride with you on
Yeah,
your
but the
continuing
tart is.
journey. I
Okay,
hope
the tart
we
can
will
be
meet
canon.
again soon.
But everything
Tart
else is
looks good.
fake.
I would
Everything
try
else is a
Palpy fruit.
fanfic. I would too. But I have to share one with someone I want to be intertwined with forever.
What if you just pull it in half and eat both halves?
You just become so obsessed with yourself. I'm always gonna be with myself.
I mean, you might
Do you
as well
think-
share your heart with yourself.
Do you think you're cursed, like Meryl Streep? Where you just live forever?
Meryl Streep.
What's that Meryl Streep movie where she like falls down the stairs and dies? Like right after she makes
Death
a
Becomes
wish.
Her.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
You're kind of like that, where you even after you die, you just start rotting.
Well, the reason that she does that is because she drinks this like immortality potion, and they're like, be extra careful. do not hurt yourself. Because while you can't actually die, it doesn't mean that you won't rot if your body, like
Receives
dies.
severe damage.
Yeah, so you receive the damage and you can't heal after you've done something that, like, can kill you. So you can still walk around, but your body is still dead.
The guy killed her. Yeah, then the guy pushed her down the stairs and killed her. And they're like, your heart's not beating. And her, like, neck is poking out of the side.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there are 2 people that are dead, and then they fall down some stairs. They break. That would suck. I would just, like, become ugly eventually. I don't care.
Alright, time to save.
And then we shall continue next week? Question mark?
I would be down for that.
Yeah, then we go to Pickham.
Piggums?
Sir Yangus is from. Yeah, Yangus is from Pickham.
I don't think we're high enough level, though.
No, not at all.
It's gonna be too strong for us there.
You know, this is the level I would be when I finally take on Dolmagus.
Huh, is that right?
You know?
Get good.
Which... Dolmagus is like... Oh my god.
Maybe
and I'm like,
you should get on my level.
Usually I'm level 50, I think, around 50, 60, by the time I beat the final boss. And that's when it's a challenge, kind of.
Gotta get them numbers up. Them are rookie numbers. Just gonna throw
Fighting the final boss at level 99 is so, like, anticlimactic, because you can be in a turn.
One turn that final boss, then on to the post game. Alright.
Which then you'll gain a challenge from post game.
Yeah. Until then, I'll just keep being OP.